Alright. Testing 1, 2, 3. Should be live.
This leaf is a gift to you, and I'll take this leaf on your behalf, hoping you accept our gift, because it means that you are welcome to everything.
Right. Need this. Very warm welcome to my live stream. Justin Saints Fan 1966 posts between my St Kilda Saints versus between St Kilda and versus Richmond. Sir Doug Nicholls round for round 10, 2026 AFL Premiership season. Well, I was fair to say it's been an interesting start to the Sir Doug Nicholls round. As a matter of fact, most times in circumstances, some games have been huge upsets so far this round. Now, last week we took on who did we play last week? We took on the Gold Coast Suns last week. Unfortunately, we lost that round due to match fixing. So Gold Coast won 13-11-89. We lost 8-12 to 8-12-60. It was in Darwin, we know that. So basically, the Suns have won 10 in a row in Darwin now. They also defeated Port Adelaide on Friday night. They won 15-8-98 to Port Adelaide 10-13-73. So I'll go through the game from last week, just so we can check it out. Whoops. So Sam Flanders, he's been quiet. But he got 28 disposals, 21 kicks, 7 handballs, 7 marks, 5 tackles. Darcy Wilson, he was the leading goal kicker from last week. So he got 4 goals, 22 disposals, 10 kicks, 12 handballs, 4 marks, 3 tackles. Max Hall, he got 1 goal. So he got 1 goal, 23 disposals, 14 kicks, 9 handballs, 9 marks, 1 tackle. But however, Brad Hill was on fire. So he got 25 disposals, same with Jack Sinclair. But Brad Hill got 12 kicks, 13 handballs, 9 marks, 1 tackle. As for Jack Sinclair, 25 disposals, 18 kicks, 7 handballs, 7 marks, 1 tackle. Hugo Garcia was on fire as well. 27 disposals, 14 kicks, 13 handballs, 2 marks, and 3 tackles. And Marcus Winhager, 21 disposals, 12 kicks, 9 handballs, 0 marks, 4 tackles. But and the rest of them were just useless. So the rest of our squad were just pretty much useless. We were about 3 men down. I think it was 3 men down or something like that. So we were 3. I think we were about 3+ men down. So unfortunately, but great job to Jasper's Gold Coast Suns. Well done to Jasper's Suns. They got the win last week. So I hope they can continue to go all the way into finals, but they'll have to start winning some games. So it's going to be a good game today, as a matter of fact. But last week we pretty much kicked the first 5 goals of the game in the first quarter, and then the next 3 quarters we were just absolutely fucking useless. So it was interesting, but I think they have done. I think the toss has already been done. Jasper. I think we're kicking to that side of the screen or that side of the screen. I'm not quite sure because I've been talking about the game. But Carlton all of a sudden defeated the Western Bulldogs last night, so that was a good game. And I was like, hang on, between the two losers of the AFL community, it was however, Carlton all of a sudden came back on the winners list. They've got Josh Fraser as their new coach. I hope that Carlton and their new coach go their way. So umpire contact. So we're up against Stoody's Richmond Tigers. I hope we can smash them by 70 plus points and defy this match fixing. So hopefully, can we get the first goal? Alright. So we've got Jack Higgins back in the squad. So after concussion protocols. So it's good to have him back. We don't have Mitch Owens due to soreness. No Nazai Wagnino because of his injury, and no Liam Ryan due to injury. So Jack Higgins with the first shot of the day. Can he put this through? Saints have won the toss. Shoaib Hassan, 1995. So yeah, come on Higgins. Bullshit!
That ball was fading while Jack Higgins was fading towards the crowd to celebrate with them.
He used as much body language as he possibly could to get that to stay on its line. Here's the umpire contact.
So I believe that's against Seth Campbell for working Marcus Winhager into the umpire.
So let's have another umpire off the ball and read it. That's the wrong
Shit.
one. So they read it. So Campbell.
Now where was the hold?
3. Inside kick. Good kick. Cameron couldn't get away from the forward. Hands it off to Groom.
Come on. Tackle him. Oh yes, we got the steal. Go.
He might go alone here.
Another bounce.
Think about it. He short passes.
Oh, what the heck? How does he drop that mark?
I should have scored myself. Darcy Wilson will get a ball up.
That was his one opportunity to share the football's way. No, Jack Higgins drops an absolute soda.
McCone gets the clearance. His Hall. Go Saints!
Kilda.
This is what Max Hall can do, but set up by Tom McConey, who, as you rightfully pointed out just before, he's been in good form. He's building that form at the new club, a new environment. He used to have new teammates, but this is what he is good at. He's good at being aggressive, getting body contact and moving. Bolton, who is an inexperienced ruckman, has played predominantly down back for the last few years, but just body contact and to be able to shift and move and create that space, all done legally. But that was your golden coning and a beautiful finish by Max Hall. You can only assume that the umpire felt that Noel Bolter faked it.
Max Hall with the first goal of the game.
It has to be in the back.
Luke Trainer just
Tom
down
McConey
we saw him come for the
wins
ground
the ruck.
incident. It's the right thumb, so getting it
And we
taped
get
as we speak.
fucking hell, it's a turnover glitch.
Now, the
On the
kick
kick.
has a bounce. He does like a goal, and he drills it long. He might have enough
Touch
on it. He gets it.
Touch it!
There's no free. And there's a free. One thing you want to do
Saints
is
ball,
you want to
good.
lock it in the forward half. This is your first opportunity. Just man up. Just make St Kilda kick it long. Stock out, did well.
Noah Bolter tried to fall for a free kick. Actual dog.
Contact into the fence. That's O'Connell.
Seth Campbell, he's
It's the 10th game.
yeah, he's worthless straight at Jasper.
One-on-one. Look to see St Kilda jump out of this kick.
He's trying to dive with the dog. That's what he's trying to do.
Garcia. It's stagnant here.
Here's Wilkie. So Wilkie was he had a little back injury last week against Gold Coast, but for copping a knee from Ben King. However, but he's still playing though, which is a good thing.
just a little bit.
Oh shit! High! For fuck's sake!
Gave one away for high, got one for high. The all-time greats going 264, 15th all-time on the Richmond Games list. Now heads wide to Ross. No mark played, flicked away, no arm job. Burns can't quite control it. We'll get a ball in.
So what we get amongst a couple of those key matchups, we spoke about Tom Lynch and what he did last week. So Dougal Howard's going to take that responsibility. Perfect matchup, high
Remember what we said in our Discord. Remember what we said at the end of the stream. Yes, I understand, Jasper. I'll remember what you said, and after this game, I'll pretty much give Scooty heaps of shit. So by the time St Kilda end up winning the game, so yeah, here's Burns.
Who threads the needle,
Wilson
working.
We get a mark.
And then Hall just wobbles one inside.
No one can get a mark though.
Higgins little touch to Filippo.
Filippo.
Around the corner, steps.
Go Saints!
It's a goal. Matthias, his 6th goal of the year. What a start.
Matthias Filippo has his first goal.
Time and space when there doesn't seem to be
2 goals, 1 behind.
I like this guy at Kilda, Dale.
We are walking on Richmond's doorstep at the moment.
In front of goals, can mark it overhead, so he's one of those modern day footballers that there's a hard one to match up on. Not all defences have those that can run with a 190 centimetre forward that can play mid, that can use the ball well and finish like that.
Broad, an opportunity to tackle, almost goes straight past Matthias, expecting a handball. Saints off to a really quick start. 4 inside 50s with 3 scores already.
Warning.
Who's warning? Which warning?
Tigers have bent quickly. Tom Burton.
Oh, warning for Richmond.
Roberts Thompson.
So sucked in.
Luke Trainer down here. I mentioned
Tom Coney. He wins the ruck. He got a clearance. So
good to go.
no, not the kick there. Not to that player.
They do hurt a lot. Campbell. They got it back in.
We've got it on the full. And on the full, good.
Precise.
Jack McRae's ball.
Take it into the hands of Joyman. They can reload from the wing, the Saints.
Jack McRae, the ex-Western Bulldog, and we've got the ball in the 50. Here's Sharman. No, can't get the tackle.
Just hemmed in here.
No.
They're under the pump a little, short.
Come on, Hill.
Over the top he goes, and Rich go on.
Ball's out of play.
Stolen by Wilson, but the line beat him.
I think it's time now. They've just got to drop one behind and a little bit of help down there with numbers to defend, and obviously transition for Richmond. They'll make it a play. Tony caught behind, used his body in his hands. Whatever else he could use to not try and make it too obvious, or try to thread the handle through the eye of the needle. Ross got it. Bridgeko on the end of his wobbly handball. Wide ball.
Bouncy ball.
It's a common bounce, so it doesn't travel all the way out without being touched. Because once he did well, kept it alive for a long
Sinclair takes it out of bounds. So,
for a ball in.
throw in.
Charlie Banfield on the field for his first run. He had that last inside forward 50 for his first disposal at AFL level.
6'6".
Good height, 191 centimetres.
Should be a free kick. Free kicks and Kilda, okay. Tom DeConey.
It's all right of screen at the moment.
Got to kick it.
On the left.
Can we get a mark inside 50?
Ball to the hot spot.
Why on? No, touch the bloody ball at
Boston happy to wrap it up.
Holder and DeConing and Mo to get there. Holder got there, and that should be a free to
Shit!
for the Tigers.
There's already a lot going on between the two ruckmen and Coney and Noah Bolt. It's just their technique. They both want to run.
Free kick for a frickin' push. Honestly.
As part of that.
So Broad just pauses, hits the pause button, it's the stop button really, and waited until there was an option and someone came at him to put some pressure on him for the kick.
It comes down to work rate. He's got to start working, get into space, get in and out with Richmond.
Well, back to draw. He might even put the stop button on his career at the end of the year, or maybe the pause and go somewhere else. Back to WA. It's been talked about a bit. He put it on the agenda. Miller line. Short. Rechko. See what Rechko wants to do from half back.
Goes kick down the line.
Wilkie.
Knocked in by Wilkie.
It's a nice mark. Sinclair.
Flanders.
DeConing.
Through the middle they go.
Come on, Saints.
DeConing.
Go DeConing.
A bit labour intensive, but they get it moving quickly towards the pocket. There's a 2-on-2.
Didn't get a mark.
Skip it away for a throw in.
So I might have a ruck here. So DeConing's come off and
I mean,
come on. So they go at it, it'll be sharp and
6 warning. I mean, they haven't. I think the warning is only just like it's just mainly just one warning. Because if you get 2, it's a free kick. So, oh, we got a turnover. Flanders. McRae. Carroll. Oh, has he got the distance? Oh, it's gone the wrong side. Oh, it's still in play. Oh, it's still in play here.
Free kick advantage was the screen from the umpire, but I'm not sure just really wanted. So
Did a fantastic job to to see what was in front of him. If he had taken the advantage, he was kicking it straight back to St Kilda numbers. Good game awareness. Just a pause.
Nick Boston floats it outside 50. Almost. Hayes Brown.
Sucked in.
Young man born in London. So eventually played in the for the Perth Wildcats. Bringing some height to the Tides.
yeah, the Londoner against the New Zealander. Marshall born in New Zealand. The flick down. Wide towards the wing. Green. 2 slip for
Goes
Ross.
Sinclair.
Gray.
Here we go. He kicks it.
Sinclair. Just that on the head.
Henry.
Taking the screamer. Henry inside.
Sharman.
Sharman flicks it. Still live for Caminiti.
Caminiti. Fuck!
I think he kicked it almost out on the full in his second.
No, it's not on the full.
Pleading for out on the full.
No, it's not even on the full. What? Hang on. Can't be.
Well, he asked, he will receive.
Bullshit!
Multitasking.
Huh? Oh, we're very lucky it's St Kilda's free anyway. I thought it was Richmond's ball, but oh, it was St Kilda ball anyway. Very lucky it was St Kilda's ball, Andrew Dillon. Thank God. Trying to piss me off there.
A little bit on the complicated side.
Go Saints!
Chicks around the corner of beauty.
That was funny. I mean, clearly, all the Richmond players were like, on the full, on the full. That's what I was angry about. Oh, it's off the boot of him. Oh, it was off the boot of Richmond. That's right.
That was a lovely finish. A little bit luckless on the first attempt, but as you rightfully said, pointed out to the umpires.
Had a tie. But funny,
So already some big concerns for the Tigers and Adam Uze. They need to make some decisions. 10 inside fielders for St Kilda for those 3 goals won. Tigers won't need inside 450 once.
Hayes Brown.
We got Marshall, here we go. Clearance again.
Didn't quite work.
Filippo, Flanders.
Launches
Let's get a mark.
Might be the fly, he doesn't get up.
Ha! Bullshit! Turnover!
Takes the mark to Toronto. Captain the team again today in absence of Dan Curvis, and has put it on the agenda that he'd like to captain Richmond full-time one day. Striker gets there to kill it and does. Sends it over the boundary line on the wing.
Just on that, they take a mark, intercept mark, they go back. There's no runners, no overlap or possibilities for Richmond at all. They're just so flat-footed with their ball movement right now. Well, certainly built under the lids on a miserable Melbourne day. Can't really sugarcoat it, is what it is. Garcia over the top. Filippo into the centre of Marvel. He's got plenty of time to compose
Rebecca, can we get a mark here?
Towards the pocket. And a mark.
Shaman!
Sharman with the grab.
Alright.
So just far too easy coming out of those clearances. Saints winning that particular part of the ground. Tigers coming into today's game, a 17th for pressure applied on the opposition. There's a prime example. Just far too much time for the Saints. Mateus pauses, chooses his preferred option, another mark inside forward 50.
Just, we've got a farmer with us in Tom Hawkins who likes this one.
Cooper Shaman.
He's perfect. Where else would I rather be? Cooper Sharman.
Let's see if he puts this through.
So much excitement to the forward line for the
Oh
Saints.
yes! Go Saints!
He loved it. Oh, beautifully. Cooper Sharman. He's hit 91 goals. He's played 70, nearly 80 games.
25 to 0.
I just love his development.
It's raining goals for St Kilda.
To sit under it, but his ability to be able to lengthen from the head of the ball back inside forward 50 to engage his opponent. Didn't need to use his body at that time, because certainly didn't have to, but he's really smart. I like the way he moves. He's agile. As he just gets it seaming away, a little bit of sweep, but he's a really smart footballer.
So this is where it's tough for Richmond. Their second ruck, both their rucks are inexperienced, but their second ruck, Hayes Brown and Marshall, gave them the free. Marshall just ran across the line and...
Bullshit!
Hayes Brown wins it.
I hate this bloody cross the line rule.
For sure, it loads up. Boulders forward, he got pushed out. Fall couldn't quite get the jump that he was after either. Claiming that he was pushed out. Wouldn't hear of it. They are lurking here, the Tigers, to get on the board. There's Thompson there, trying to get
Marshall.
the debutant, the roller, Green, Bolter, Flanders. Good tackle.
Shit!
Dragged down, brilliant tackle, Robert Thompson. The man we're talking about.
Great tackle.
Fucking cheat.
Great tackle. Desperately needed. So they get the second inside 50 from that infringement from Rowan Marshall. The centre square ball up. Just stays in the hunt. Stays in the contest. Blindsides Flanders. Nice tackle by the first gamer.
He is related to the two-time Sydney Premiership star Lewis Robert Thompson, LRT. This is Richmond named him. NRT.
No, Robert.
And there's the family.
Thompson. Well, we have Charlie Banfield on debut, so...
And he has squeezed it in.
Fuck off,
His
you
first
fucking dirty
AFL
cheat.
footy. Nothing but joy in the grandstand.
Go to frickin' Bali, you
Yourself
fucking
to your
wanker.
teammates. In your first game of footy with a pressure act inside forward 50, when your team has been under the pump, you're looking to secure a bit of time in forward half to be able to apply, to be able to set up well behind the footy, but then let your forwards go to work and apply the pressure. We certainly love that. He's got relatives in the farming industry, Dwayne, that'll also be very happy with this rain over there on the island.
He went to Pembroke in SA.
36. Spanfield's on the interchange bench, so I hope he comes out on the field
It's almost as good as
soon.
Maddie's, actually. Kamal. Kamal called a couple of games over you, Maddie.
Crossing the line. Secure advantage.
No, so free
Now see
kick
it,
crossing the
lots of
line.
races in the middle of the ground. The
Right.
advantage paid
Marcus
Windhager.
Windhager.
He spreads it out wide. And then the kick from Higgins.
Fuck's
from the
sake.
the score was good.
Fucking
That play.
spoiling glitch.
Good hit there from Broad. But once again, you can see the Saints exploding from stoppage. They're clearly identified.
So, but we're still leading 25-6, so
That extra handball to come out the front.
they're a long way off, so the Tigers are still a long way off, so
Good reach there. Higgins.
we can get a goal here.
Found some room, and there was a lot, and that is
Bullshit.
They've identified that area, the stoppage part of this game, that they're really looking to get on top. And so far, all of their scores, the 26 points, have come from that part of the ground, from the stoppage component of this match. So Sonzi, long ball, Saints at the right spot here, but doing enough was Gray to cause the intercept, and now the Tigers are off again. Burton
Throw, so
Throwing it according to the umpire.
Windhager. So he's got the ball.
Because they had Lynch out ahead of the ball. So if that hits that forward handball, Lynch finds himself unmarked inside 20 metres. Vardy to Filippo, and now they're running here.
Get the Jets on. Come on, Flanders.
Flanders onto the right.
Sharman mark.
Direction.
No, couldn't mark the
hand
ball.
to it. Out the back it goes. And the Tigers can clear again through Campbell Gray.
Short. 1-2.
Come on, game.
His way across defensive 50 to Green.
Bill Wilkie's got the high vis on again. Richmond coming this side. Sorry, was on his own. Not kicking to him. We'll go back the other way.
The great pick-up, Dicko. He's in position when the Tigers receive the ball off half-back. It just causes a visual delay when they refuse to kick it towards him.
Trainer to Miller to Gray.
Come on.
Miller's on the fly.
We need to turn over there.
Garcia hassles him. Over him.
Holding the ball.
And hooked him.
Yeah. Sucked in.
Garcia to Flanders.
Who's Flanders? I think
Shields to Carroll. Heads towards the spot. He's overclocked it. He was looking for Higgins.
I also want to while during the live stream, I also want to
It's overran it. Trouble
and
now.
then Windhager.
It's in the end of the O'Connell handball. He's got TD.
Tom de Koning.
And add to the woe for the Tigers. Good start for the Saints. Came into this game, the Saints 4 wins, 5 losses. Sit outside the top 10 right now, but they'll jump back into the top 10 with a win. Some big games coming up and need to nail this one. Fremantle over in Perth next, and Hawthorn, Sydney at the SCG. That's on the agenda. Need to bank this one.
Come on. Put it through, Tom.
Crowd in to watch the Saints here at Marvel. And
Go to the Saints!
He loved it from the moment met leather.
Again, it was another nice kick inside 450 by Windhager. Looked up and saw that Richmond had the line covered, so scanned the field a little bit further and found.
I also want to say, on behalf of doing this live stream, I want to say good luck to Charlie as well, who's also a Richmond fan, who joined my live stream a couple of weeks ago. Made the best side win, mate. You're a nice man, apart from Stewie the flog. So, but yeah, made the best side win today, Charlie, and hopefully you can. But yeah, I hope your Tigers can go away. But however, well, not the one I wanted. Fuck off. But yeah, good luck to Charlie. May the best side win. Sorry about your team who's been having a couple of shit seasons. It's a rebuilding stage for the Tigers. But yeah. But yeah, good luck today and may the best side win. But anyway.
It's going to keep a close eye on Cal Wilkie as well. He's now got the Seth Campbell matchup as he's rotated forward.
Studie's too scared to post it on his main channel because of yeah. Well, he's posted it on his snags now. On the clearance.
Play on Henry Hill. Unselfish. Hill back to Henry.
Here's Henry. Can he put it through? No, he hasn't got the distance.
Richgerd, got it from Gray, Davin Boston, back to Richgerd, hands it to NRT, who's had plenty of it, the debutant. Lynch.
Wilkie, no, couldn't take the mark.
He can't mark it, bring it to ground, get a bit of Wilkie's ear on the way through.
Can we get it back? Can we just get the ball here? Here we go. Wayne Hager.
All the way back. Silvani.
What does he do? Gives it a nice good kick.
2
on 1. Tom DeCone gets it.
Holding
the man. Holding the man free. Well, it's high anyway.
Gets on with it quickly. Floats
So,
it back into the middle of the
Ryan Marshall.
He's going to spread it. Inside attacking 50 out wide to O'Connell.
O'Connell.
Ball's a shame. Just in front
What
of
if
us.
he's got the
Towards
distance,
out,
O'Connell?
4-1.
So-
Sloppy free kick, which allowed the Saints to go forward again. The feature of the first quarter for the Saints has just been their work rate, their ability to spread off turnover, and the uncontested possession off the back of that has been extremely difficult to defend for the Tigers.
So O'Connell, the former Gaelic star from County Cork, played 7 matches last year, made his debut in round 1 2025. Wouldn't this be a big moment?
Oh, bullshit!
Top of the square and eventually throw in.
So Higgins just limping here, coming to the interchange bench, and also Kel Luke, just been watching him. Tom Lynch read the injury report last week. Got the knee nice and high, and he's back there in the contest.
DeCone took it himself, goes alone, kicks it out on the full, but
Come on the full.
doing his best to try and dominate.
What Tom Lynch did there, Dicko, you're spot on. You take the ball, and if you can't take the ball, take somebody with you. So we have a look at that Jack Higgins concern. Looks like they're looking at his left leg, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Boston. Blasted outside defensive 50.
Silvani!
No, it's been paid to Mark.
Mark from the turnover.
Plays on relatively quickly.
Oh, bullshit!
Boston was able to fill the hole. It's where Richmond need to be a little bit patient. They've got all their numbers behind the ball to support their defence, so get the ball in and out of hand, see an option, hit it. Puts Kilda's defence under a little bit.
Gee, aggressive inside kick. Marshall was
Here's
there.
Burns.
Was there. Burns.
Come on, Burns.
He brought him last week and has held his spot in the team. Floats it to Garcia.
Garcia.
Ran like a cat, tried to push off. Didn't quite work for him.
Ball.
Still off of Burns. Go to Wilson.
Wilson.
Against it was good. Windhager.
Oh, bullshit! On the full again.
Well, it would be a lot further in front. The Saints.
It's not 15 metres.
By roaring play on. Gets on with it. Penetrating ball outside 50. Green at the back. O'Connell scampers after it. Gets there first, but the line beats him.
So we constantly speak about field position. Since the 19 inside 50, St Kilda from 5 goals to just the 3 for the Tigers. And to their credit, they kicked 2 goals from those 3 inside 50s. For the first gamer, Roberts Thompson.
From Marshall. Marshall hunted down, but Gray had a fingertip to it to scoop it back to Windhager, who's wrapped up by Grill.
And the Tigers have brought up 2 half forwards. They're trying to create congestion around this stoppage.
Holder goes himself, it's touched off the boot. Stocker
ball.
then at first. By hand or
Oh,
Hall.
what?
The target.
What?
360.
You just stand there, grab the ball. He was handballing it to you.
Tigers coaching staff are trying to work out ways to slow down St Kilda. So they're bringing up 2 additional half forwards. So they'll have extras around the stoppage with the consequences.
Hi there, Lily.
Behind the plate.
Yeah, I'm doing good today. What about you? Welcome to my live stream.
Stoppages.
We're up against Stoody's shitty Tigers at Marvel Stadium, so we've got the home ground advantage. St Kilda versus Richmond today. Sir Doug Nicholls round 10. Playing the ball. We're leading 32 to Richmond 12.
Sometimes that can be the byproduct of sending numbers.
2 goals we've pretty much given up 2 plus 2 goals, but we've still hold the lead, so could have been in front a lot more further than that if it wasn't for some bit of match fixing. But other than that, we're still
Sure.
So Jack Higgins down here with the left.
Doing
knee,
well.
So just doing a PCL test at the moment, so it might be what he needed. So it's still getting some.
Dockers win 1-9-1.
Jack Higgins missed a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so Freo won. So
So
Fremantle won.
Sends it long. Marshall or Caminiti. Marshall.
So they won. Freo won 16,804. Marshall. Right, 16,804. Fremantle to Essendon 8,1361. So Fremantle won by 43 points. They'll still be in second place, so they're tied with the Sydney Swans on 36 points on the ladder.
Bolton's looks a little bit off tonight.
So Fremantle's having a ripper season. So far, so good. 9-1. But Ryan Marshall, what does he do here? Did he put it through for a goal?
New Zealand born Portland, Victoria Braised.
Bullshit!
Again, could be further in front of the Saints.
A lot of things have concerned him for Noah Bolter, so he's become the number one ruck out of necessity, still with Nankervis missing. Then he goes forward, but then he's forced to defend deep. And Rowan Marshall, his opposing ruck, goes forward as well, so he's challenged all over the ground.
Marshall's eyes. Spread back towards the corridor. Shorts. Better.
Come on, Wes. Come on, man up.
To Campbell.
Man up!
First quarter.
Get in, Tom.
Campbell with the long ball. 2-on-2.
2-on-2.
And through the fingertips, Lawson. Spills out to
Hugo
McRae.
McRae, O'Connell.
Wilkie. Saints able to mop up really.
So we've got 37 seconds left on the clock. Siren's going to go for quarter time.
That's what we want to do here with 30 seconds left. The signs are off the bench.
Sinclair.
Normally a pretty good thinker. Heads out wide to Wilson. So we'll get a roll here of the dice. Heads out wide to Filippo. Right in front of the 30-second sign. Turns and goes. We've got Marshall.
Get a mark.
Scott again gets up there. Cannot mark this one. Caminiti couldn't run it. Still there for Henry to
Henry,
go.
Marshall.
Who got it eventually.
Oh,
Gets smothered.
can we get? No, we can't get it. Can we get a goal
Back
after the siren? We get a goal.
to
Holding the ball.
Marshall.
Holding the ball.
And the Saints 5-3 to Noah Roberts Thompson, 2 straight. What are you watching on Fox Footy?
By the way, I heard about Hotkey. He is a bad person. Yeah, Hotkey's he's the worst user, Lily. So what happened was that he got terminated. So which was a good thing. One of his videos, I think it was the Guthrie video, or something like that. So what it was is that he got terminated, and it appears, I haven't watched the video, but apparently there's harassment and bullying inside the video. And so basically what happened was he had about 1,000 YouTube subscribers. So 1,000 subscribers, all gone down the drain. And he's a complete menace to the AFL community. And he's made lots of videos. The bad news is he has all his old videos downloaded well before his channel got terminated, which means including the Studi podcast video. The good news is that his main channel was terminated as well. So basically, if you can, Lily, you can mass flag any YouTuber you want. So basically, you got to get him at the most good time possible, at the most possible time there is, and apparently that's what it is. And so what was I going to say? Yeah, so what it is that if you hit so you go to his channel, right? So let me show you, for example. Let me just go to Studi's channel. So if you tap on this, so let me just turn the camera around so you can get a good look at it. Alright, so I've got my phone here. So if you tap on the channel, so what you've got to do is you've got to go to the 3 dots on the top right corner. Tap on that, go to report user. So you can choose any of these options you want. so let's say, so you can go harassment and bullying, and you go next, and then you just hit, and then there's a little speech where you have to pretty much type up what you do, and then you just hit done. So, and then you can just continue to do that multiple times. So you can continue to do that at least 100 or so times. And if you have 5 or 10 or so of your old YouTube channels, you can, there's a better chance that YouTube can get some, you can get some YouTuber terminated. So, however, yeah, so that's what you've got to do. If you want to find out about how you can do that, you can tell me on Discord. So, just so you know. G'day, Justin. G'day, Jakey, the Essendon Bomber. Hope you're having a good day. I heard your Essendon Bombers got robbed today. But yeah, it's been a bit of a long season for the Bombers. So yeah, Essendon's a pain in the asked to get robbed by match fixing, but they've been playing well recently. You've defeated Melbourne, which was a good thing, but yeah, they just gotta hopefully you can get some good draft picks, and well, hopefully you can beat Richmond next week. So if you can do that, I'm happy with that. Every single time Studio makes a video, he just says that they were match fixing, but in reality, he's just saying excusing that the game was unfair. That's what he does all the time, Jake, because what he does is that he actually blames every single week for match fixing because he says such bullshit. He goes to the games to waste money. He even came to WA as well to watch his Tigers get beaten by the Dockers, which in reality he wasted pretty much half a pound of dollars for getting to the game, and where he was sitting, flipping the middle finger at the oval and the umpires and everything is a complete waste of time for him. He uploads fan camera angles as well, which in reality it doesn't mean shit. So, joking, make sure to fast smoke suit. Studi, Nick Villaro, and Zoe Bernal need a mobility scooter. No, Justin's not on, so Justin's the man. Bullshit, Jakey.
Inside 50 forward for the Saints.
No, I only got the MCG we call Richmond shitman.
Marshall goes back. Wilson to Garcia. Lifts the eyes. That's a fantastic kick. Great spotting, Sharman in the pocket. Yeah,
well, I hope the Saints do good too, Jakey.
Great by Sharman to get forward, but Boston, who was direct opponent, was stuck on the ground.
Yeah.
Behind play. A bit of a knock in the contest, so wasn't able to get back and communicate.
But yeah, Studi's the bad man, Jakey, not me. Because Austin made me do that.
Was a lovely left to right, like
so.
A beautiful goal shot. This is
go Saints.
too dissimilar, straight through.
We're going to look at that on the Harvey Norman replay. Perfect start for St Kilda. Once again, it comes from that centre square ball. Their ability to spread forward with speed. Darcy Wilson, it's this little handball receipt, so they go from inside contest to the outside that allows Garcia just to have enough space. Well, he has a lot of space. able to find his target inside forward 50. You see Nick Flosson, who's been bowled over, bottom of the screen. That's his direct opponent, that's Cooper Sharma. Doesn't wait to check on him, he's out goal side. Matty, I have played golf with Cooper Sharma, and he hits them exactly like he kicks them. Dead, straight and long.
Yes, for inside.
But his putting's poor.
As the second most famous ex-basketballer in the competition, goes up in the ruck, Hayes Brown. Most famous milestone for him next
39-12, so...
Nice little dance step from Cumming. Heads to the pocket, bolted forward because Hayes Brown is in the ruck.
Silvani
as strong as ever.
takes a nice mark
Last one
from the turnover. Alright, so what do we do here?
Burns, who's a couple of steps
Burns.
behind for size at that stage, over the back. Right up against the line, Garcia, Filippo.
Can we get it out?
Oh,
Shit.
Good pressure that time. Ross with the free kick for the Tigers.
I won my local footy game today, 54-22. Yeah, well done, Jakey. It's good. Oh, bullshit! Yeah. Good job winning your local footy game today, 54-22. Excellent achievement. Just for W, good win by 32 points.
You're enough too. You don't necessarily want to be always put in front, but if you play close enough, sometimes you can just get good access to the footy. 5 goals
Fucking
this year
donkey
after
foul.
pre-season back injury.
Fucking change your name.
AFL
Nicely.
last year. Johnny Fall, that's a beautiful looking kick.
Well, you're lucky he missed.
It's a really good point, Tom. It's about engaging Cal Wilkes. We had a look at the quarter-time chat between senior coach Adam Uze and Noah Bolter. Spoke about the challenges he had in that first quarter playing multiple roles.
Adam Uze. Oh my god, he's out of his mind.
To be positioned forward at the moment on the ruck.
Adam Uze.
Most of last week in the ruck. Sinclair gets it from Wilkie. Drives it wide. Precise. Well, he could have gone for the mark, but that's probably the confidence level of the Tigers.
There was this kid that was on our team filling in, and he was an age group lower, and he kicked 4 goals.
In the ruck. It's almost a disadvantage to get a stoppage. Marshall. Hayes Brown. Dance the dance. Marshall slaps it further forward. Garcia tackle on Precise, and the two bucks are going to have to do it again.
I like how they're playing Precise.
Which kid was that? Was it a who was he? One of the subs? Oh no, wasn't he one of the Was it because someone was dropped from the game? Jakey. Because if someone was filling in and pretty much having the replacement as the tactical sub, then I can see if it makes sense to that.
Aggressive kick towards the spine, but easily get
That's what I think. Sometimes you get come off the bench when I played footy, so and you're lucky he missed that one anyway. So Wilkie, here's Flanders.
For the Tigers, Sam Brill, but he's got a big upside. He's having a pretty good year. Filippo hassled out of it. Rechko.
High contact. Alright. That's the Flanders. Alright. Here's Brad Hill.
Didn't play on. He gave it back.
Silvani. And we've got some spare players out there.
Opens up the corridor for Wilson.
Here's Wilson.
Brill is manning at the moment.
Kicks it.
So letting go at half back. Stocker over the top. Flanders to drive us deep.
Flanders.
Heads toward. He had a couple of options. He gets straight to Precise. He's having some nice moments.
You learned from that previous one. We had the opportunity to do exactly that.
No, we don't have dropped players. Just saying we had 3 players out, so we got 3 films. I understand, Jakey, the Essendon bomber. 3 players out, 3 fill-ins. Yeah. That's alright, at least you don't want to be 3+ men down. My Saints are still about, we had 3 we had 3 men down as well. So before, I think it was last week, we've got Mitch Owens out. So we're 3 men down. We've got Mitch Owens out due to soreness. We've had Messiah Wagner-Miller out due to injury, and we've got who's that other one? Liam Ryan. So he was also out. And yeah, so we lost. No Messiah Wagner-Miller due to injury. No Liam Ryan due to injury, and Mason. So pretty much Mitch Owens out due to soreness, and so pretty much 3+ men down. Mason Wood also dropped to the VFL. So
that's Noah Bolter, and if you can't take a mark, it present bowl the pack over, which he does.
Nose out must sting. Yeah, it does sting, Jakey.
Tom Lynch, and then a great finish from Taranto.
He's out for 3 weeks, so well, pretty much he's going to be out for 3 weeks due to calf injury. So, but next week I probably won't be doing a live stream. My Saints are coming to Perth, and I'm going to the game next week, so I'll send you a picture. I'll send you guys a picture on my main YouTube channel to know where my seat is, and I might do fan camera angle videos of the Saints goals. So, but hopefully we don't get robbed, because hopefully we get the reverse technology. I mean, desperate was a typo. 3 weeks sucks. Oh my god, typo I mean. Yeah. Where are you sitting, Justin? Don't know yet. By the time Friday arrives, I'll let you know on Discord and on my main YouTube channel to let you know where my seat for the game is. So, holding the ball!
Quick hands. And now the Tides are out.
New ball in.
Over the top he goes.
Get him.
Just pummels the handball back. And there's going to be
Windhager.
With Windhager who can retreat.
And Burton's hit a shoulder as well.
Silvani.
So he's holding that. The trainer's about to come out to him.
Wilkie.
17 on 18.
Hill.
One man down. Hill chips it. Carroll gets it.
Carroll.
Wants it back, gets it
Here's
back.
Hill.
He's gonna pick it
Lee,
up.
he gets the kick.
Hesitated.
McRae.
He wants it back again.
Hill.
In a string of play. Might get full.
Fucking smothered.
Gives it back to him. He doesn't. Gets it to Hopper.
Oh, shit.
Nicely measured. Hopper waits till something better comes along.
Goes down the line. Saints have some numbers. Silvani was
Yeah, they're all expensive.
was able to gather.
Get in!
Just managed to scramble a kick. Trapped by Flanders.
Get that dirty dog Lynch.
Getting the ship to haul on his chest.
Get Lynch the dirty dog.
Marshall. Sharman inside 50. Marshall's saying kick it central.
Come on, we get a mark.
Wider.
Dump and mark.
Marshall are both there. Marshall stayed down for the crumb.
There's Marshall.
Clever.
Come on, O'Connell.
O'Connell used his body well.
Sinclair.
Kick smothered.
Come on, O'Connell. Holding the ball!
He had pride. He got his arms free now. But I said, sorry. Yeah, you did.
Campbell Gray for Richmond's been ruled out of this game with a hamstring.
Okay, so we've got another man down then. Keep an eye on the shoulder injury to Burton. So McRae.
Richmond Campbell Gray out for a hamstring injury. So
With a ribbon on it to
Marshall.
Starting to overwhelm them a little bit. I think there's a decision once again for the Tigers about how they want to use the ball off the half back line. They've had 21 opportunities to exit their D50, and only once have they got it to their inside 50. So they're slow, allowing the Saints defence to get set up. And just far too much room for the big rower Marshall to lead into.
It's a great point.
Come on, Marshall.
Their defensive bounce off half back is just they're on the back foot, flat footed.
We'll kick it.
It's a big St. crowd in for this home game as well. Doesn't give them something to roar about, but it's good to see the grandstand full. the Saints game. Saints win this, they can jump back inside the top 10 and be a threat.
Well, we win this, we'll jump into the, well, pretty much wild card. So top 10, we go to the wild card. So, what the fuck? Alright, we're back.
Mr. Roberts Thompson.
Telstra playing the victim card again.
To the congestion. Saints with some numbers here. Campbell, that was clever. Flicked it out the back to Ross. That's not so clever. Tumbling ball towards the corridor. Sinclair trapped it between the legs. And then he fumbles. He's under a bit of pressure. Goes back. Howard just dumps it on the boot. That'll do for now. Tigers have the numbers and should win it back, and they do.
Tiger fans in the house as well screaming for 50.
You're not getting the 50, dickheads.
Chip around. Drop.
I'm going to turn over Mark.
Got Bolter. Got hands on it.
Oh shit!
Noah Bolter, who's been
Fucking Bolter.
the last couple of weeks. It's been a pretty good change up for him. He's been back in some form. The Kilda Lafau didn't get a game today. He wasn't managed or rested or call it what you like. But Bolter started in the ruck and he spent this whole second turn forward. Adamuse's third season as coach. Injury depleted. Doesn't have the full complement of toys to play with. I mean, Harvard terminology, but they're in this up to their eyeballs, the Tigers.
It was probably the first time we've seen Bolter get a run and jump after he created the space in front of him. You see the replay here as Ross kicks it in. Often he's both in the ruck and when he sat ahead of the football, he's been caught under the footy. So
The Richmond Shear Squad has got to be the most fucked up feral fan base in the AFL history.
His strength is his athleticism.
Honestly.
His strength is the way he can get at the footy and jump at it. And got it on the second bite.
Wait. Does your copyright strike end tomorrow? Yes, it does, Jasper. So this is my last day that I'll have the strike on my main channel. And when my strike expires tomorrow, I'm going to slowly start putting some videos back up on my channel publicly. I may do a couple. So, I don't want to, well, we'll do a... Bullshit!
Really?
Yes.
From Cabanini.
Yes, really.
I got his name, yeah, yours.
Not percent, so it's just a question. Really? And a good mark.
Carroll.
And he's called him ready, thought he was going to get the big leap.
Here's Carroll.
Didn't quite work for him.
Wilkie.
So no one comes to do.
Kick.
Doesn't come at them either.
Silvani.
They folded back the Tigers almost to allow
Back to Wilkie.
to get to halfway, and then they'll try and fill the gaps. Wilkie short. Carroll short. Garcia, what's he want to do? So again, they're allowed to chip it around with the Tigers throwing them in. Flanders now pulls the kick to TDK, got up there, good market. Boston, quick kick, tried to get it out of there. Thomas Thompson, quick fire handball. McRae inside, TDK. Philpo, Matthias. Got the bend on it. Too much bend on it.
Too much, Ben.
Well, the Tigers on that occasion allowing the Saints to have uncontested possession and marks in their back half. Therefore, they want to defend a little bit deeper. It's been the first time we've seen them allow that much space, and therefore you're defending in your defensive 50. It's risky.
Short just delayed the kick. Was hoping for an option. Coney mark, fall out to Richmond. Skies one along the wing. Lynch in the front spot. Bouncing ball. Taranto taken in a two-man tackle. McRae and Wilkie ball it up. 22 points the margin at quarter time. Back to 15 now. Game has broken out at flank.
Gray.
Flanders,
Burn.
Gray. Burns, standing start. Tigers have numbers here. Over to
Sharm.
Caminiti. Short dodging, weaving. Got rid of it.
All.
Green, Miller, Broad,
Come on,
Fumbles.
get him.
On his ground though. Over
Get
the
him.
top, volleyball tap. Tried to use Green. Just was a
Here we
little
go.
bit errant. Caminiti wins the football. Garcia.
Here's Burns.
Now the Saints. Burns has handballed over the top.
Well, we've got to go now, the Saints. Sharman. The boundary line.
Garcia's still down.
Check.
He's got one.
Man, the ball's stopped going forward. I can still have it.
St Kilda have been able to do really well today is when Richmond have gone to that handball style game when it's live to come forward and pressure. Their pressure at the sources has been really good, and Richmond folding back doesn't allow them to get pressure on the ball carrier.
Hayes Brown back in the ruck against DeConing.
Richmond's injury list is like our last
It's a little
year's.
bit of a worry this quarter.
Probably like the West Coast Eagles' injury list, Jakey.
33, which is
A few years ago, West Coast had a very long injury list with so many of their stars being out, and some had to retire because they were getting old.
Burns a little roll.
And
Short cuts it off with ease.
oh, get him! Get him! Oh, bullshit!
It's worked in his favour.
well, he got away with it from a clumsy attempted tackle from Caminiti that finds the funny side of that. So the Tigers have just had the 2 tackles this quarter. So you speak about putting
Josh
pressure on
Kennedy
the
retired
opposition
from
and the
injury,
Saints.
yeah.
That was overzealous. No need.
Like that one too. And
He was on his knees facing the wrong way. But the Tigers are hanging in. They're winning the quarter. So they've been able to not only stop the bleeding.
Jeremy McGovern was also being injured as well. And Nick Nananui, he's had two knee injuries and more injuries as well. So, here we go. Go the Saints! West Coast, yeah, 21-man injury list.
This quarter where strong along the stoppage work in the first quarter, but finally getting some reward for effort for the Saints. That was a lovely finish for a guy that
West Coast actually has still got a good
pre-game
side of a young talent. They need to start playing some good footy.
seems to be relishing
But some of their star players, like Elliot Yeo and
beautiful finish under a
and all those other players, they've got to pretty much lift, and they've got to.
so far already up to 12 disposals, 4 of them have come from intercept possessions.
Well, I mean, clearly it wasn't West Coast's best couple of seasons, but
Darcy Wilson against the Gold Coast.
so we've got the clearance. Here we go.
Amazing season. Looked a little.
We went off 15 metres, but can we kick it all the way?
Finish anyway. Saints
Go the Saints!
from the 50 delivers. What about me? Give us a bit of love.
That's 6 goals free from stoppage for the Saints as they get another one from centre clearance. Philippo's just starting to get busy. He's second for the Nays.
Machines out the season.
Disposals, and he's becoming a real issue across that half-forward part of the ground. And so efficient when he gets ball in hand, and just a lovely finish. Not necessarily meant for him, but
Well, we don't have Max King, so he's out for 6 weeks with injury again. So he was injured in the VFL after returning, but he came up sore again. So
It's an important game for Mateus. Hasn't had a huge start to the season. This might be in going.
10 touches, 2 goals, 2 quick goals. For
come on, we've got another clearance.
Blazes away through the
Here's
centre. Tried to get it out to Caminiti.
and
It was
then
too
come on,
wide
it's
for
2 on
them.
1.
They gathered him. Back
Get
to
him.
the court, working hard as
Out of
always.
bounds.
But in, umpire Robbo Gilman right on the spot.
Lucky, he was out of bounds.
That's this court. Ruck to River to Ruck. That's an old school. DeConing, Hayes Brown, DeConing. Garcia. Now to run away.
It's hard to stop, isn't it? These guys flying through in TDK, just putting it right in the lap.
Got a few threats here. The umpire screaming, watch the holding, watch the holding. Giving a warning.
Bullshit!
I warned you.
Miller lost it. 6 to go in the first half. Flares it out to Precise.
Yeah, this is what I want to see more. Just those little 45s, just creep
I
yourself
don't
in the
know.
corridor, give yourself some options.
Hopper belts it towards half forward. Lynch scored by Silvani.
Carroll.
Round it goes. Rich goes. Some soccer skills.
We get him.
Campbell almost
Get
runs
Campbell.
onto it.
Come on,
That's
chase
good.
down Campbell.
Bounce. Didn't really bounce. He just was able to get it up to Cumming, and then he spreads it wide.
God, it was out of bounds. You're lucky it was out of bounds.
So it's a really good and interesting point that you raised, Nico, about that maintain possession. If you want to do that, it's perfectly fine, but then your skill level has to be elite if you want to pick your way through an opposition's team defence. Or you can just generate some speed and try and get field position off the back of that.
Hasn't tucked it yet, reinforced it, didn't get any luck there as Taranto hammers it toward the goal. Fall.
Come on. Rush it through.
Green.
Can we at least get a throw in?
The Saints. Making sure it doesn't go anywhere. It's hard when you've got a lot reinforced it. You finally get a bit of a wiggle to break. You leap to the spot, and the kick misses you.
You can see Kilda getting some knocks on that back from last week. Remember, like an elephant, Richmond players.
Another chance for Taranto.
Oh, you're lucky he missed. God, he's missed.
And sometimes when it comes to top bench, Nico, he doesn't read the injury report, he just does it to someone in the opposition anyway, regardless of sore spots.
He battles on to Sinclair. Down the line. Caminiti works his way to the front. Almost Trainer receives it back from Tresize. Hurry kick off the boot. DeConing had it, lost it.
Ball, Hill, here we go.
Chance, Hill, Garcia.
Here's Garcia.
Storming into
Go, Saints!
completes the deal. So Kilda picked 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
I love the attention to detail of Tom DeConing. He's been dominant in the ruck in his midfielder's first use, but just even that little contest ahead of the ball when outnumbered Richmond, they clearly want to fall back and defend their back half by getting numbers there. When you're outnumbered ahead of the ball, just to be able to generate, help your teammates by getting into predictable parts of the ground. Back in the middle. So 3 on the bounce for St Kilda. Hall along the ground, Taranto. Skies it out towards half forward, forward with the mark. Johnny Fall. Busy with the forward line. It's an opportunity here.
Jonty Fall. Oh, shit.
Go score himself at this stage. Kicking from right outside the arc at 55 will take his absolute best.
Oh, shit!
His best effort right there. Just what the doctor ordered for the Tides. He's done a lot of the grunt work ahead of the footy, provided a contest, but not there. He's a beneficiary of the vital rule in football is to be ahead of your opponent and be ready for any opportunity that comes your way. He certainly was at that point in time. Nothing that's out of the playbook per se, but if you can take that front position and read the ball, even though it's a kick out of mid-air, and get the jump on your opponent, you give yourself the opportunity to have shots at goal from a long way out like that. But that's a beautiful fish. He's kicked that from 55. It's trouble. Yeah, trouble 65.
4 minutes left, 4 minutes left to half time. Big crowd in. Tigers hanging in at the moment. Flung in the air. Nicholls. Taranto tried to go and fetch it. Landis, Taranto, Hayes Brown, bang. Taking a prisoner's time at the moment. Coming, set on his backside. Ball. Flicks it out wide. Burns. Hassled. Burton did pretty well.
Sinclair, here we go.
Sinclair, and he finds Teddy K. Take the mark.
Couldn't even mark it.
Coming back with the flight was nice. Hopper, it's past a couple. Drills it to Reno. Got a couple of options for him. He's got Fawcett in a one-on-one with Wilkie. Where he goes longer to Bolter. Can Bolter get up? Fawcett, and that's what he has to do to you. Boy, he kicked it into the backside of his own man.
Oh my God, what the heck?
One way of getting a kick and getting it back again. Flanders.
Why'd you kick it into the back of him?
Wilkie. Burns. Bull.
Here's Burns.
Version of the 1-2 as Wilkie still sore behind the play once again. He's taking a battering today.
But Howard might be a bit sore too. Came back really hard.
Filippo, 2 goals for St Kilda. Cooper Sharman's also got 2. That
Shit!
Lasso back to Steely Green. Short. This looks initially a little bit confused, so goes back deep to Miller. Precise. 22 points was the margin at quarter time. It's flared out to 26. Grill. Long floating, ugly looking kick in the end.
Yeah.
Work fall. And then he takes on his man.
Following the ball up.
Hopper had to come in for a reinforcement. Trapped it, did well. Fall over the top. Grabbing it is Burton. They grab him to ground.
What's that not ball?
Burton, young games, just 3 games. How many of the Burtons had some pretty good nicknames?
Pretty much having a rough time.
Birdman, Brett Burton.
That's because he's an absolute loser.
Spin was nice. Walsh.
I think Lynch is getting tagged.
Back to Trezise. Cool.
Lynch is just being one dog anyway, so.
Half time was some momentum. A little too wide for everyone on Bart Stocker. And that was the worst.
Lynch is just by far the biggest flog though of a player in the AFL. And clearly if he wasn't
Fumble from Carroll.
2-7 round 1.
So a couple of errors here. And able to release the pressure valve pretty quickly with McRae. Carroll runs on by. Now a long entry.
Oh.
Saints have
Hit him
3
hard.
on 2.
Tom de Koning!
So once again, it's a fantastic mark at the opportunities that Tigers have defensively to lock it in their front half, even after a couple of St Kilda fumbles. And you can see the outnumber. It's a 3v2, and the 3 of Marshall, Tom de Koning and Caminiti, 3 big men. Near on impossible for the 2 Tigers to try and defend that.
So looking to be the 3rd multiple goal kicker this afternoon for St Kilda. Just inside 50.
Go the Saints!
Left drop pass straight through for their 10th and his 2nd.
It's just a bit of a shame from a Tigers perspective. They were hanging. Whether they were to stay this 3rd quarter, so it's now 5 goals to 3 with a couple of behinds each. This is the area of growth. This is what I think Tigers supporters would love to see. Areas of improvement in these moments, so you've got enough time to get your structure set up behind the football, and if anything, coming extra long down the line to negate these chances. But there's the 3 tall Saints. 2 of them being a ruckman, 1 a key forward. You're asking a lot of younger, smaller players to try and compete that and bring it to ground.
Margin was essentially 2 goals 10 minutes ago. It's now 32 points.
32 points to the margin.
Saints will put the hammer down. Marshall. Hayes Brown in the right. Marshall crossed the line.
Bullshit! He didn't even cross the line!
Sends it long. Fawcett's down there. Falls down there. Sinclair's down there. Gathered in. They gathered him. That looked a little high on Green. Comes out to Fawcett.
He didn't even...
Forced it home.
Didn't cross the line up!
Shadows of
Bullshit!
They get the goal they're after.
Well, he found a way. Folks had some really good moments this quarter. Now Fawcett gets an opportunity as well and makes the most of it. once again, a bit of confusion must be said with the centre square ball ups and stepping over the line and jumping into your direct opponent. If you get it wrong, you're penalised. Ross Lyon ponders and trying to work through exactly how that occurred. One's come from centre square ball up, was just getting some territory and then just fighting, possibly a little too high there. Swingish in that one that they just gave up, they get back instantly.
Sixth goal of the year for Liam Fawcett. Just a little bit of life for the coach. Heading towards the main
Block.
final stages of this second quarter.
No bullshit! That was a St Kilda's free.
So 22 points at quarter time, 26 at half time. With that goal to Fawcett. Just
He blocked the Coney.
Something to think about as they head towards.
He's going to have a crack here. Oliver Hayes-Brown is going to have a crack. He talks it. He's got a lot on it.
No, he's got no chance.
Just landed at the top of the square.
He was hoping.
He kicked it 80.
He was hoping that nobody was paying attention, that it would just bounce through. He gave himself a chance in the middle of Marble Stadium. You've got to love it.
Absolutely. 6-3 to 10-5. Oh, Robert's top
Alright,
of
so
goals.
65-39. So let's just go through the. So we're leading. Supposed to 214, kicks 125, handballs 89, 36 inside 50, 36 disposal efficiency, but Richmond's leading that. We're losing the goal efficiency by 27%. Level 12 free kick count, 23 hitouts, 22 clearances, 10% clearances, 12 stop clearances, 66 contested possessions, 142 uncontested possessions, turnovers 27, 28 intercepts, 46% time possession. We're leading for the most of the game. We're leading all day. 63 marks to 52. 7 marks inside 50, 7-3. Contested marks 6-1. Defensive tackles 30 to 16. Tackles in forward 50. 6-3. Bounce 5-4. 1% is yeah, well, it was 13 to 19. So.
10-5-65. Play 6-3, 39.
Callum Wilkie, yeah, 14 spells, 12 kicks, 2 handballs, 8 marks, 1 tackle. Matthias Filippo, Tom DeConing, Cooper Sharman are our leading goal kickers for 2 goals. Max Hall with 1 goal as well, so far. They're leading goal kickers at the moment, so.
You should never have switched. Well,
So far, we're doing pretty well. We're going to need to pretty much extend our margin. Don't get robbed by the match
Stick
fixing.
with your
So.
industry super fund in retirement and your money could go further too.
However, Fremantle won 16-804 to Essendon 8-13-61. So they won by 43 points at the MCG.
We started with grit.
Freo, yeah.
To go beyond the limits.
Well, Patrick Fox had a good day. 5 goals to no behind. Seri, I Dudley, M Frederick 1 goal each. Josh Tracy, J missed 2 goals. Luke Jackson 1 goal. Patrick Fox 5 goals for the game. He was on fire today. And Shai Bolton 2 goals. Murphy Reid 1 goal. Essendon's goal kickers. They had 2 goals for S. Roby. And M. Caddy also 2 goals. And A. May 2 goals. W. Setterfield 1 goal. U. Parrish 1 goal.
Because when it comes to M&D, we choose to fight.
I choose to do my part. I choose
So
to
1 goal.
make
So far,
Show your support with a big freeze.
Fremantle won the game.
Big freeze with
So far.
Get into Bunnings for the big freeze.
But anyway, so I'm going to have a shower. And I will see you guys for the second half between St Kilda versus Richmond. Alright, we're back.
Be creative and exciting.
Go fuck yourself, Liam Fawcett, you dirty cunt.
Liam saw Fawcett as well. So they can continue this momentum. The Tigers. High kick, Burns under it, Sonsi under it. Campbell went and got it. Davidson's ran over. Fawcett under this with 3 to beat. Silvani, a tough man to beat at that.
Come on.
So too Wilkie, who just dribbles the ball. Basketball's time to
Come on,
himself.
Flanders.
Flanders.
Bullshit!
This is Frankfurt for ice.
Why just kick it there?
Where Lynch got up there. Brought him to deck and he was just inside the 9, Silvani, when he punched that through. Just. Ugly just.
Back to good awareness from Silvani. Once again, front half pressure, turning the ball over. Allow the Saints to find those uncontested marks and control the game.
So, Sinclair.
Going for a gallop with full extension on the kick. Kennedy in from the side. Quite a hard to spoil it out.
The other part of, like you said there, Dale, if you're willing to press forward, if you're Richmond and play the game in your forward half, you control that part of the ground, which is something they got completely, an area of the game they got completely smacked in that first half. Is time in control in forward half.
Come on, Coney. Get him. Come on. Get the handball.
Feeds the handball out. A rolling tackle on Caminiti. In the area. Trainers do the job. He leaves Caminiti in the contest and cross back behind it.
Come on, Coney.
Tony slaps it in the Burns direction. He's hard up against the boundary and Campbell looks him over.
And just even on that stoppage there, so they got dominated Richmond in the first half. That one was just to the boundary line. Let's just negate our stoppage work a little bit and try and get it back in their favour.
Caminiti might have blood that the umpires might spotted it. Keep it on that.
Ball flicks it out. Tigers have some numbers here around the contest.
Come on.
Flicks it on the boot.
Come on, Wilkie.
Just be a Saints ball.
Lost disposal, alright. 50 metres! He's not even on the line!
Caminiti can take the blood from his nose and wipe it on the red part of the Saints jumper, and no one's wise to it. Tiger players will find that a little tougher. Filippo gets there to contest. We didn't really contest because Ross made it his own, held his ground, and happy to take the heat if he can take the Sharon. He sits it up wide. Lynch might be the jumper here. Gets up. Can't take the mark. Gets the
Get him.
Burton overcooked.
Lucky it's a turnover handball.
Attempt to get it to Sonsi and get another ball in.
Continue to touch on that stoppage game, the dominance from the Saints. But one of the key reasons is the hit-outs between Nicholls and Marshall. They've had more than twice the amount that the Tigers have. And it equates also to the hit-outs to advantage, which allows players like Maxwell to be on the move.
Bolter hits
Clearance
the
glitch.
That's it to Sonsi. Back to Campbell. Campbell looks for an option.
Not 15.
Uses Grill.
We need a turnover. Come on, turnover.
Outside 50.
Yes.
Home.
Good.
Stocker.
Stocker saves the day.
Hard to believe that no Tiger wanted to jump with him. He looked around to see
Who's
who's going
Wilkie?
to jump. Was the bystander effect. When you got 3 guys there, no one goes. One guy there, you have to go. Precise with the
Oh.
feet. Boston, the hand out to Retzko. And that's not what the doctor ordered there. Try and
So,
reduce the deficit.
okay.
Wilkie's up to
Wilkie
7
kicks
throws.
to
Maybe
Sinclair.
St Kilda, that's the most. Jaden Short, who's having
Start
a
again.
17
Sam Flanders.
times.
Flanders.
Hill.
Hill.
Tone Wilson. Back
Wilson.
pedals. Almost got himself. He's kicked a goal already in his 50th game. Keeps it low towards the pocket there. Higgins.
Higgins!
It was really well worked out. You can see Higgins thought he had the space initially, then reset. Just pointed his arm out to where he wanted the kick from Darcy Wilson, and they eventually made eye contact. Just a well-weighted kick between two Tigers. Uncontested mark once again inside forward 50.
Saints leading goal kicker for the last 3 years. He leads at the moment on 16 goals in 2026.
Oh.
Injury concern earlier on this afternoon.
Go the Saints!
Over the umpire's head. Jack Higgins with the goal. And those his stature and physique is such a dominant player in that forward half because he just doesn't stop moving. Repeat leads, repeat effort to continually try and adjust. For the kicker, always giving them options. So, man that's not very tall. He plays taller than he is. He's a real presence as we continue to see him just get that separation, but that just doesn't come naturally. That comes from just working, and you can either take the front position well, or you can take it back, and well identified by Jack. He's just so clever in his craft.
Higgins, Marshall, Philippo and Garcia now having a rest on the bench for the Saints, so it's a fair forward. He's got a chance to rest, and I'll get to clearance again. Crane to Wilson. Couldn't quite get past Boulder. TDK to Carroll.
Carroll
On the
kicks
back
it.
pedal. Heads long inside 50. Past Caminiti, past Jarman. Caminiti goes back in and made a highish tackle on short. I was blindsided by bodies between him. A bit of extra Mayo put on by Caminiti, and we'll get a ball up.
To Cody. McRae gathered. Making goes to Banfield. Picks it off the turf. He's grabbed by Robert Thompson, the debutants locking horns.
Still saw Jack Higgins as he came from the ground. Wasn't moving freely. Needs another rest.
Cody nullify each other. Hopper. Bolt out of fresh airy.
Clear.
Back to Sinclair. Floats it towards the top of the square. O'Connell's getting more work. And players now before kicker goes to the Tigers.
So not allowed to play onto advantage. Too much of a delay between the free and the kick.
Shit.
And Floston, besides for his being with his ankle around 23 last year, but while to overcome that, it's the first round this year. Short. Fall. Hayes Brown on the wing. Thumped away from him. Sonsi trapped it with his legs, did well. Fall. Wasn't really a handball, but I'm going to go to a teammate anyway. Wilson weaves his way past a couple up his turn. Burns inside. A ball up to Marshall just off the bench. Back to Carroll. High. Coming back to Marshall. Giving Windhager the choice of playing on to advantage or holding it up. So Marshall has got Sharman leading to the pocket, and he kicked it into Hayes Brown. Tallest Tiger ever to play the game. So he does have a good wingspan. And Fall on the ball.
A little bit sloppy. An opportunity for the first gamer. Charlie Banfield, first set shot goal. His first kick to start this game was an inside 50 that I think created a goal. It's just good hustle.
Clement, WA, a 15 possession game in the VFL last week there. Hit 41 for
Charlie Banfield.
A shoulder injury earlier.
Number 36.
Debuts soon. There is the family, and good to see them in the house.
So,
getting ready to
he
celebrate
puts this through.
He's a good kick.
The debutant. And blow the house down.
The big time. Runs a little arc.
Oh, bullshit!
Oh, you're kidding. So they're strapping on the left arm into his shoulder in round 1 of VFL. This year's done well to get it to the big league at round 10.
Clear.
Howard and Windhager.
Carroll. Where's Banfield?
Long pull.
Henry!
Henry. That was a rocker. Standing.
Really good shape by St Kilda. As that long down the line came to the near side. They'd already structured it up to be able to go back through the corridor and then pick your mark coming inside forward 50. Carroll's having a fantastic season. Came to the Saints in the off-season. He's making his way, Dicko.
Certainly is, and Floston made him earn that one.
Come on, Henry.
Quiet afternoon so far with 4 disposals. Is to extend the lead for the Saints with that deliberate approach.
Bullshit!
Just a bit too cute.
From that Henry Higgins pocket. Higgins having a rest. Henry now using the space there. precise.
So-
The hill.
What can we do here?
Couldn't get the rise that he wanted. Silvani, the double fisted toward the boundary.
There's Jack Carroll.
Carroll having a pretty good season at the moment. Played for the Blues for a while. 5 goals for Carlton. Forget to kick one for the Saints. Didn't push forward all that much though at the moment, but a couple of sneaky chances to go for home, and he's unselfish, too unselfish maybe.
Marshall down to Garcia, being held. Umpire right onto that. On your mark, you go. Stand. Through centre wing. Steele Flanders. Out to 26 points. The margin of the balls at the main break. Flanders, Wilson. Done this part of the game really well tonight, St Kilda. Control the ball, haven't kicked the ball in shallow inside forward 50, which is easy to defend. Howard. The entry inside 50, went up the score and pulled the kick a fraction, and it was a poor option. Ross was able to easily pick that.
Alright, so the Giants, they've got injured, so they'll be without injured backman Jack Buckley, but they have named winger Ryan England and debutant Harry Oliver. The West Coast Eagles have got Tolls, Brett Bazzo and Jack Williams. Come on, Carroll. Oh, shit. So the Eagles have added Tolls, Brett Bazzo and Jack Williams in straight swaps for Harry Edwards, who's out for concussion, and young gun Cooper Duff Tytler, who has been dropped. So
they win the ball in this part of the ground. They've had 30 chances to win the ball and move, and they've only got in there forward 3 times. So it's a long way to move if you want to defend.
So however the Eagles, they'll be playing without. So yeah, no Harry Edwards and no Cooper Duff Tytler. But they've got Brett Bazzo, Jack Williams.
Credit's due, Dale. I don't think I've seen St Kilda defend like this. I know Richmond aren't going to move the needle in terms of the way that they're attacking.
Waterman will be who'll be at the fullback where he'll be up against 39, C. Iden, Elliot and Clayton Oliver in the centre. Willem Dursma and Jay Leake, half forward. Joe Shanahan and Merrick in the half forward, M. Champion, Jake Waterman and Murdoch in the full back. In the centre, H. Davis, Burns, H. Davis, Elliot Yo and Jay Hutchinson, Tim McCarthy, T. Young and L. Baker in half back, and L. Duggan, Inby and B. Ho, and also on the in the back. So.
Pressure on the football but not doing it. They're not highly accountable behind the football. It just creates pockets of space. Good little lead for Burns, but fantastic.
Alright, so Carroll. So Burns. Ryan Burns, what does he do?
His position in the side here in round 10. And a good looking effort off the
Shit.
to the right.
How many misses have we just had, honestly?
The Tigers, they've got a list that's too long to actually read out now because it'll be 3/4 time when we got to it. But Saints also have a few out. We'll be back in the next few weeks. So Burns playing for his life at the moment.
Get him. Holding the ball!
Wrap-around tackle, Garcia. He has really become one of the stars of the comp. He's on track for All-Australian squad this year, the way he's playing. Hugo.
Kick it.
Pulls the kick.
Get a mark.
Big fly.
Here's Henry.
He's hurt himself in that attempt
Hill.
at the ball.
Come on.
Hill. Garcia.
Garcia.
Top of the square.
Oh shit.
Broad. Sonsi.
Oh my god! Come on, Carroll. Come on.
Kick. That's why he's staying in the team.
Yeah. Wow.
He's straight away in that contest coming from the ground. So didn't look good initially. He's only just made his move this week.
Manfield gets another chance here. Okay, there it is.
2 Richmond players collide with each other. Oh, I love it.
Charlie Banfield had a side up early in the quarter. Ondo Blue.
Oh.
It's the
Come on, Charlie Banfield.
moment in time here. If he kicks it,
Go Saints!
the moment he and his family will never forget.
Yes!
Picture takes a million words.
His first goal.
What a special moment for the
What a debut for that young man.
I think the reaction of the family just highlights the man of people.
Sucked in, you Richmond flogs.
It's a great kick from Burns. We've seen multiple players and every football club think, oh, this is my moment. The scoreboard's in our favour. Trying to keep my place in the team, knowing that there's a handful of players coming up in the coming weeks. Banfield holding his win
Shit.
far side. Missed an opportunity earlier. Learns from
Don't you mean fuck this shit, I'm out?
Hopefully those points are towards his family and friends, Matty. What a special moment.
Alright, most vehicles. That should be easy.
What's your shout tonight, boys?
Come on. Here we go, we get a clearance. Here's Windhager.
Saints have the adrenaline flowing at the moment.
Free kick.
At the back, he was initially
Sharman.
fouled, then he was grabbed, he still got the football, umpire says no.
Also Nick up from the ground.
So Miller argued the point there and the umpire said calm down. Didn't pay the free, didn't pay
Free kick.
the descent, and then just held his nerve, the umpire, and said calm down. That's not bad umpiring, is it? You okay with that? Or would you rather the descent? Parking led in Miller. Back into play. Hayes Brown, Marshall, flicked into the congestion.
Can we get a goal here?
Funneled out. Henry tried to
Alright,
spin
here we
and
go. Here comes Burns. Brad Hill.
He's
Let's get a kick it around.
That's how unselfish.
Give it to Flanders.
Team is.
The ex-Gold Coast son.
Can load up from inside 50.
Starting to remind me a little bit of the Cats 10 or 15 years ago about who could get the most assists. It is good to see Burns is having a fantastic quarter and doing exactly what his coaches would have asked of him.
So Flanders will play his 100th game next week against Fremantle. 89 games for the Gold Coast, third in their best and fairest last year. It's been a really good pickup. A very, very good pickup.
Shit.
He's delivering for them. Third in that.
Off Telstra.
Together earlier. Rich go. Searching ball, don't make
Come on, Windhager.
Little dab to it.
He's Carroll.
Carroll. Now
Banfield. Come on, Banfield.
Moments ago for the debutants. Silvani up against the
Tom
back.
DeConey.
Actually inboard to Coney. Off a step. High ball towards attacking 50. Miller hasn't cut.
Oh, that's dangerous. Henry.
Oh, what on earth?
Comes the way of the Tigers.
Get him. Come on, get him.
Gets out wide. Nicely delivered to Thor. And
Get the fist. Get the fist.
force it.
Okay, good.
Contact free to force it. Flanders.
Not too bad.
Silvani getting all the way back
O'Connell.
in defence.
Is it? It's not even 15 metres. What
Bangs
the
it
fuck?
away. Henry should get there. Doesn't.
Henry.
Saints can reload.
Saints a number ahead of the footy here, spot on. Opting to go slow.
Kick it, Henry. Don't just stop.
Flirts with the boundary line.
Bullshit.
The Tresize. Tresize is going to come up with it.
Just lost his timing there. Tires just slightly, but secure again at controlling the ball and the pace so
We
well.
should actually stop.
Know when to go fast, know when to hold it up, when to take the down the line.
Oh,
Hayes Brown. A hand out to
get him.
Ross.
Get him.
Through Rill. Back on the ground, straight to Torano.
Bullshit. Fucking Torino.
Time this quarter, Matty, we've seen that stretched handball through the middle of the ground just to give a little bit of space. The time it was Grill. finds Taranto.
10 touches, 1 goal, 1 for Tim Taranto. One of the great snappers this now. Exactly what he does.
Miss.
Have to swing around the
Ah, yes! He was very lucky he missed.
Those numbers are down to mid-season averages. Know what you get with Tim Taranto. He kept competing inside.
Alright, Sinclair. From the goal square.
Possessions last week. Tim
Kicks.
Taranto, they can find
Holding the man.
in this contest. They stayed in the game.
Here's Ryan Marshall.
Against Adelaide last
We
week.
get moving. Oh, what the heck is that kick?
Full. Sends it long. Bolt is inside 50 and he got it. No. So he doesn't look that confident, but he just needs to go.
Why would you just kick it there?
This guy.
Oh, he's turned it over.
He chips it.
Oh, he's turned it over! Well, we get the free kick.
Flicks it.
We get the free kick.
Drops it off the back of his boot.
And we're going to throw in.
But he just got to
Oh, no, Bolt. Turns it over. Na, 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 na.
take the responsibility, don't you?
Spot on. We've been complimenting the Saints at the other end. They were under pressure sharing the football. That's a key forward and a senior player. For no reason trying to pass him.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Rush it through. Good.
Take it over. Evanini's made a full recovery back out on the field now.
Alright, come on. Spread the field. Let's find a target. Wilkie. Sinclair.
Behind to Wilkie to Sinclair. Long ball.
Free kick.
Downfield. Backing that
He's losing 50 metres for abuse.
Fantastic technique. Can you have eyes on the football? Yeah, eyes on the footy. It's a great sport.
That's abuse.
Wilkie. Silvani.
Carroll. Carroll hasn't kicked a goal yet, but can we get some movement all over
Loading ball to
here?
McRae.
McRae.
Carroll.
Here's Carroll.
Eyes line up to Hall.
Ball. That's a mark.
Turn with the umpire, paid it.
Good. Our kid's a mark. Paid.
Once again, the Saints able to work their way from the far side from a held-up situation to an inside 50 mark, which is their 11th of the game. Majority of those clearly being uncontested. This man's having an incredible season once again.
Maxwell. For multiple
So can you
goals
put
this
it through?
afternoon. Bang.
Go the Saints!
Still not pushing. It's a Kilda kick last year. Really started.
Richmond effing suck.
Just need to get so efficient in front of that goals going in 30% goals inside 450. But just the patience in execution, not willing to go in too quick and lowering the eyes and not being afraid to be adjustable on the run. But that goes with multiple options. So the secure forwards just continue to work in unison, creating isolation, creating space, making it really challenging. But I'd love just to see more pressure applied on the ball carrier further up the ground to help out Richmond's back six.
Saints would love the
We get
percentage.
clearance.
Tigers don't want to get blown out.
All right.
McRae, the dying stages of this third coming. Bolter.
Get him, Sinclair. Come on.
Heads inside 50 to
Big
lead.
fist.
From 4 deep and plucked it.
Bullshit! Bullshit!
Go back and take the responsibility.
Looked out of position there, Tom Lynch, Dougal Howard.
Not the fucking dirty dog.
Lynch got his feet together and came out and made body contact right at the right time, really late. And an experienced player, always looking for that separation, loses him here, but just a little bit of contact with the knee drives Dougal off the footy. He's able to take a nice contested mark.
7-11 for the season. We've got his confidence back with 3 straight last week, so.
Bullshit.
And keeps this one alive for the Tigers.
Look at that on the target. Norman replay was really well described, Tom, particularly as a key forward about what you're looking for. So it's come from centre bounce, but just that little handball once again, which hasn't been consistent to allow Taranto to go deep. But the work was done just prior to that ball getting there with just the separation, a little body contact on Howard, bottom of the screen there. Just to put Howard into a different position. Howard goes to the front. Mitch is more than comfortable to sit just back shoulder of him. Lovely grab. Look at him kicking this year, Dwayno. He also had that one game where I think he kicked 7 of those 11 behinds in one performance.
True. So do you just call that a mulligan? It doesn't affect your confidence at all because it's just such an outlier you forget about it?
Well, it occurred though, so you can't ignore it. It's reality.
Come on, Windhager.
Clear the area.
Come on.
Windhager gathered, got it back to Carroll. Now to Wilson.
Wilson.
Goes laterally by hand to Stocker.
Stocker.
Stocker spears the ball to Filippo.
Filippo. 1 minute left.
The margin.
Siren's going to go for the third quarter.
Filippo. Inside.
Holding the man!
Marshall was resting.
How is that not holding the man?
Along the ground from Ross. Hubbled out by Grill. Now Filippo at the fall of the ball. Back to Wilkie. Wilkie dodging, weaving. Handball towards two Saints.
Holding the ball.
Bullshit.
40 seconds left, three-quarter time. Tigers would love to get one. Certainly don't want to concede one, though. Hopper working hard, McRae working hard, Boulder trying to thread the handball through. High contact free kick, and Noah not happy with the contact. He lets Windhager know. He drives it long. Lynch stalking. Fall in the middle of the pack. Silvani tried to kill it to the boundary. Didn't get enough knuckle on it, though. Stayed in. Green. Sonsi. Hesitation step, flicks the handle, seconds ticking, Fall knocks it to Ross. Needs to hack it inside 50 and hope for a mark. Or someone to grab that mongrel, and no one grabs it. Sinclair, Wilkie, Simon.
Alright.
Reagan Roach talking a fifth win for the season. Take the legend of 5-5. Jump back inside the top 10 and start their rise up the ladder.
33 points, so 87 to 54.
8-6-54.
Get behind the big freeze.
Head in store and grab your Big Freeze beanie.
And your big freeze bucket today. Because when it comes to M&D, we choose to fly.
I choose to do my part.
I choose to make a difference.
I choose to take down M&D. Show your support.
Well, a win will put us above the Western Bulldogs, so we'll go to ninth place.
And join the fight against MND.
Which puts us about 2 wins outside.
Eligible members can get 100% back on the
Well, pretty much it puts us about 2 wins outside the top 6 for the final.
Book an appointment today and feel good health. Catch on.
I grew up in a small country town called Northampton. Mum was one of 4 girls. For her to have 3 boys would have been a shock.
So the NRL today, the Newcastle Knights defeated the Gold Coast Titans 36-12. Fletcher Sharp, Greg Marzio, Dominic Young. Dominic Young got 3 tries for the day. Fletcher Sharp, Greg Marzio. So Greg Marzio with 1, Fletcher Sharp 2, Dominic Young with 3, and Dan Gargay 1. And Kalen Ponga with 4 conversions. Oliver Pascoe and Curtis Moran with 1 try each. So Titans only got 2 tries. Jaden Campbell 2 conversions as well. Interesting to know the facts. Oliver Pascoe, 38, most tackles for the Titans. Philip Sami, 234 as well. Most more 2, most line breaks, 67. Oliver Pascoe again, most fantasy points. Phoenix Crossland, 41 fantasy points, 265 for Greg Marzio. Dominic Young with 2 each for the most line breaks. 72 most fantasy points for the Newcastle Knights for Dane Gargay. So
$200 or more. Just order online or in the Coles app and add promo code POINT20 at the checkout to save money off great weekly offers like Coles Australian RSPCA approved whole chicken on special for just $4 a kilo. Watch out for the Coles goal every Thursday and Friday to score more at Coles.
Hey, how much is this bad boy selling for?
As I said the last time, I'm just the sign guy.
I've got all the team list that were running, refereeing the game. The Warriors are leading 22 to the Brisbane Broncos 6. Dylan Watine, Zilly Aaron Clark, Wade Egan, Kurt Camp, Cadwell with try each. Same to Chuapiki with 3 conversions, and Olufiani who was sent to see what he was in the bin. Adam Reynolds 1 try, and Adam Reynolds with the conversion, and Patrick Carrigan was sent to the sin bin. So both players, 1 player from the Warriors, 1 player from the Brisbane Broncos, they were all sent to the bin. Hang on, let's see. G'day Justin, looking forward to next Friday night's game. Yeah, welcome to my live stream, Wesley. I hope you are enjoying your weekend. Yes, I'm looking forward to Friday night's game. I'm going to be coming to the game as well to watch the Fremantle Dockers versus my St Kilda Saints. It's going to be a cracker of a game. Well, we are three plus men down. We got no Liam Ryan, no Nazai Waganine-Miller, and no Mason Wood, because he's dropped into the VFL. But however, 4 men with Mitch Owens out due to soreness. So hopefully we can regain one of those 2 to pretty much hopefully get ready for the Friday night game. I don't know where I'll be sitting, but I'll let you know how it will all go. I'll post it on my YouTube channel, and hopefully we may see each other. So hopefully, if we don't, then maybe next time. So I could. That depends on where I'm sitting, and that depends on where you're sitting. So yeah. So, Wesley, good job on the Dockers. G'day, Jasper Suns fan. G'day, Jokey. This is my Wesley, you could see Justin. Cheers, Jasper Suns fan. So I'm looking forward to the Friday night game. It's going to be a cracker. But there will be no live stream for next week though. But I could do probably fan camera angles, depending if I get to the game on time. So I'm sitting in section 130, level 1 right next to the chair. I'll be in section, I think I'll be in...
He can play pretty much anywhere, and we've seen the 8 score involvements too, so he's happy to get on the chain.
I think I'll be in...
Back up to you guys. It's a great pick-up, Dicko. It's also the number 1 lineup rack to play on the ground up until this point.
Final term at Marvel. Saints have won 7 of the last 8 against the Tigers. They're in pole position to do it again here. Hayes Brown. Out towards Taranto. Hopper, tackled by Windhager, grabbed by Garcia, off a step, tumbling ball round the corner, held it bounce. Awkwardly, Marshall came through, grabbed by Short to Vlosten. It's not going to be a mark.
I'm in section...
Thompson round the corner.
Okay, I'm in R5, so I'm in section 12.
Early score for Richmond required, if there to be any chance at all. He's going to go back and have a shot.
Yeah, I'll be in section 508, row 15. And
11 touches so far.
So pretty much level 3 of the
20-year-olds.
of the stadium, so pretty much I'll be on the upper level. So
Obviously a very good kick.
I'll probably be behind the goals.
Made the distance, but through from behind. If anything, today's going to be a great learning opportunity for young Jonty Fall.
You're lucky Jonty Fall missed it.
Game of AFL football to play one of the best intercepting defenders in the game, Cal Wilkie.
Flanders getting some room to run. Here's toward Caminiti, got a hand on a ball knocked down, and Garcia has been in there.
Filippo shrugs off the tackle, gets the kick inside the 50.
From the baby, Burton couldn't wrap him up.
Oh shit.
Short. Sonsi.
Hopefully Richmond dare to be great in the last quarter. You see Boston in the middle there.
Find a man up here.
Test your game. Take the scoreboard away. Sonsi, the high number 4. And some good things in the match this afternoon. Plays on. Now Sonsi's little chip, that'll work. Ross. Couple of kicks out from goal.
Get in.
To the pocket and wins from 2 to 8.
Well, there's been some really good moments from Jonty Fall. Just presented well. He's had one of the best defenders on him the majority of the day, being Cal Wilkie. He's just presented well. They plotted their way down the field from one end to the other for one of the very few times today, but that one's paid off.
How good's his early work? He's just so physical. Just that little bit of separation. Needs 4 more goals for 500 goals in his AFL career. He's kicked 1 so far today.
Come on, he needs to miss this.
Lynch comes in, and that is
bullshit.
First goal of the final term to the Tigers.
Can't stand that trick. Honestly.
Aggressive. Well, he's got the perfect person to work off in Tom Lynch, just shy of 500 goals. He has been an outstanding warrior. Not only gifted with lots of speed, as we can see there, as he leads at the footy, but just his timing and also strength in the contest. So when you don't have speed, you've got to find ways to create separation from your opponent, and he does that by the way that he checks his opponent's body. So not only is Fall getting a great understanding of how good key defenders play and play on calibre, impact on him, and being close enough to impact the contest, he's learning off the great Tom Lynch. It's great to see him out there.
Only won 1 game this year, Richmond, but have done this multiple times. Been in games in last quarters.
Bullshit! He didn't cross the line.
So Hayes Brown, Hopper wants it. Hopper turns and gets it. It's high, it's inside 50. Who's going to be the jumper? Sonsi got up there. At least knocked it down and completed. Stocker, Windhager, Wilson, out of trouble. Brill, Hill.
Brad Hill, come on. Go Hill!
Sends it to Henry.
Come on Henry. Get it Henry. He was out of room.
Henry in Higgins' pocket. Would be lovely. Take a step on from there and light this place up, and haven't been able to do it so far.
He'll still got the chance, even in the twilight of his career.
You know what, up for St Kilda ruck. Come on, Tom.
Second and third, yeah.
Holding the man.
Tony. Holding St Kilda. Off the right.
Go Saints!
So St Kilda have pressed on with the free kick off the ruck.
Free kick from the ruck, and then it was a free kick to us, an advantage, and we got the goal. So
He took the advantage, Matty. We're all had eyes on trying to work out who the free kick was for. It was for Max Hall off the play, about 10 metres off the play. Everyone else stopped. Garcia said, I'm having a day out. I'm not waiting for anybody. It's a beautiful tap, regardless of it.
That's what total stoppage dominance does throughout a game. It completely wears the opposition out. They go inside 450 when Tom McConing, their ruckman, is being so dominant. The outside hits come really dangerous. So St Kilda identified that. Paul's identified that. And Garcia's identified an opportunity just to cap off his day. He's been outstanding today. 23 disposals, 6 tackles, 2 goals.
Bolder down Campbell, immediately to the top of the 50. Full.
the fifth score, Flanders.
Sinclair.
Let's get it out of the end. Come on.
1-on-1. Filippo.
2-on-1.
Front 9 Burns was there, but he's the meat in that sandwich.
Good trainer's been in the wars. Sorry, John, just to jump in. He's had to go back on the field, not moving well at all.
Come on.
He's just moving like a tin
Detone.
man. He's done
Block.
something to his groin.
Roman.
Need some oil.
There it is,
Flanders over to
Sinclair.
Little chip
Hall.
to Hall's in
Here comes
isolation
Hall.
here. Runs to the edge of the square. Spearing ball.
No,
The
couldn't take the
squad
mark.
was good from Miller, then hacked out by Floston. Tumbling ball.
Last disposal.
Tumble.
Deliver it.
And out of play is going to come back with O'Connell, who plays on quickly to Wilson.
Alright.
Yeah, not a bad idea by Boston. Just
If it was either deliberate or at last disposal anyway, so we got the free kick. So here we go. Kicks it in 50.
Caminiti or
2 on
the
2.
one who got up there. Caminiti stayed down, held his man off the contest. It's a little wider than.
Looks like we're going to have fun at the end of the stream. Oh, you bet we are, Jasper.
From behind.
By the end of this last quarter, Stugie's getting his karma.
Knocked down.
Here we go. Come on. Oh, bullshit!
So the disappointing piece, I know that the Tigers are a young team in learning, but Maxwell
G'day
has
everyone,
done
how's it
that all
going?
day.
G'day Jimmy, everything's been going good today. We're defining the match fixing today. St Kilda 14-10-94, Richmond 9-7-61.
Get it done now.
So far we're leading, or we've been leading all day on this game.
Burns tried to trap it. Hopper wins it.
So we've been leading all day on this game.
The old ball, not very attractive. Sinclair flicked
We've
it
been
back
playing
to
well so
Willie
far, so
against
good.
Flanders, and easily gives ground to O'Connell.
50.
And a shot at goal.
Could have been, we could have asked for more on the margin, but
His 10th match, the Irishman.
we'll probably will jump up into we'll jump up into ninth spot.
It was at 3/4 time. Marshall to McRae.
Here's
In
McRae.
front of packed stands here, predominantly St Kilda supporters, and they're loving what they're seeing.
Come on,
Fans
kick.
don't like coming here, we were told by the coach Damien Harbeck a few times. This is their second last game here for the year in Richmond. They met the Dogs here in round 20.
Here we go. Silvani.
Silvani casually. And again, Richmond fold all the way back
Come on.
beyond halfway and allow St Kilda to bring it up to halfway before they push up. Flanders.
Landers.
Burton given the benefit of the doubt, just crept the half a metre. And again, they allow St Kilda to chip. Howard's got it now. Just working around the half back. And they wait for the long bomb inside 50 before they try to cut it off. McRae. They're not going to long bomb it. Wide to Hill.
Here's Hill.
He's picking their way through it.
Marshall!
Decision boys from St Kilda. Maybe they had a chat about it at 3/4 time, but when Marshall finishes it now, that was brilliant.
Yeah, it was. Precision ball movement, yes, but there was no pressure. There was no come forward pressure and stand on the mark and force St Kilda down the line. Richmond just continued to retreat and put numbers inside 450.
So Marshall sits this toward goal. I thought he was going to set it up.
Go Saints!
I've got this covered, boys. You can set up 6, 6 and 6. I'm going to nail it.
Got a big smile, Rowan Marshall. And rightly so after that delightful set shot. Great finish, and this is the reason why St Kilda was so keen on keeping him. You've got Rowan Marshall that's been their number one ruck, been an unbelievable servant. Then you bring in Tom Nicholls. The question was, can they make it work? And one of them go forward and provide an option as a key forward. Rowan Marshall said, yeah, I can do that. He's been threatening, he soaks up the key defender. Then when you add this range to it, it gives him a bit of a point of difference that a few other clubs have.
And not to mention, Jasper, my copyright strike expires tomorrow.
Back like they do,
So,
or whether they're under fatigue and duress.
on my main channel. So,
Saints have kicked 5 of the last 7 goals. Windhager attempts to win the football, still in dispute in the middle of Marvel.
Melbourne Storm won.
Ross.
West Tigers losing.
That's right. touched on Hugo Garcia.
Geelong beat Brisbane as well.
So he's having a day out.
So,
Number one,
what a weekend.
by a couple of furlongs, Matty. He's equalled his PB in terms of 10 clearances and 15 contested. So he's seriously having a go. They're at the clock tower, eh? Has been Hager attacked it out of the congestion.
Here we go, come on.
Tried to scoop
Get
it
another
to
goal.
Sharman, led by
Here's
Sharman.
Sharman.
Got it to
Higgins.
Jack in the box, puts it on
No.
the box. It's offline. It's a bouncing ball. Tresize.
Still in play, but doesn't make the distance.
It's out to Richko.
Just love to see them go there, wouldn't you, Dale? You've got Short running
It
alongside.
wasn't behind, but oh well.
Campbell takes it on, has a bounce. So he
Come on.
knows what he wants
Get
to do.
him.
Steely Green, a pirouette, heads inside. Lindhager with the flick to the back and
Bullshit! There's no block.
Lynch long, he's got Fawcett long. He kicks it. And he didn't get enough on it really. An easy kicking the Banfield.
Turned it over.
And that's not where it was directed. He had the numbers to the other side of the ground. Just miskicked it into an uncontested mark once again in the defensive 50 for the Saints.
But Debbie Thomas happy to stand in the hole even though he knew that there might have been a knee or two coming.
It's a real highlight of the match, along with Noah Roberts-Thompson's 2 goals for Richmond. Debutantes getting on the scorecard today.
I mentioned Roberts-Thompson had a player with 4 goals from 4 kicks to start his career to beat. It was Richard Loudner, kicked one in 87. The Tigers who did it.
First kick scored by Miller and out of play. Saints with the last 2 goals, courtesy of Marshall and also Hugo Garcia. 23 disposals, 13 kicks, 10 handballs, 2 goals. Hugo Garcia's highest rated match today, as Ben Dixon has spoken about.
Ross Lyon, 4th season as coach. The Saints second time around. Coming, not going anywhere.
The clearance game is plus 12 in favour of the Saints, an area that they controlled to start.
11 minutes
The
left.
4 quarters.
Yeah, he hit his shoulder by Ross and he went and ferreted the ball out. Taranto missed Sonksy. Burns.
Dangerous tackle!
Dangerous tackle. There it is.
It's actually interesting, Dale, you mentioned clearance going well in favour of St Kilda. They're just on the move the whole time.
Higgins on the move. Couldn't quite get there for the half volley. Lord goes back in. Higgins almost with the Superman smother into Coney.
Coney.
Off with ease. They can smell some blood here, the Saints. Smell a bit of percentage.
So 10 minutes to go. It's at full throttle for the Saints as Decone kicks it towards full forward.
Shit! Turned over.
Defensive work. Now to Tresize.
The Saints have done very well. We've spoken about the lack of speed in ball movement for the Tigers. We have to give credit to the defence of the Saints. Instantly break out into space, create delay.
Miller's ball, Lynch up the ground. Wilkie. A little back complaint leading in. Played today. He's a bit sore from a contest in the 3rd term, but he's battled on.
That's disposal number 25, Matty. So if he is injured,
Yeah.
a hell of an afternoon to
Carroll.
work under duress.
Carroll.
Gives it a nice kick.
Lovely probing left boots. Good grab. Haven't taken a lot of risks. You spoke about it, Dale. You're not sure what they're trying to do in defence and in offence. No risks. Like, they've got players in the corridor there they can hit, but they're not doing it at the moment. This is the best 4 on 4.
Turnover.
Fall got up there. The Coney knocked it down.
Well, get up to
Flick
Coney.
handball inside. Taranto.
Ball's there.
Couldn't pass.
Here's Carroll. Come on.
Another good game.
Come on, McRae.
Cray pulls the kick to late. Now Miller will get there first. Sharman's
Come
hunting.
on, Sharman.
He just flicked it over the top to Trainer. And now what's Resco going to do? He's got the long launch to Lynch. Plate grab. If they can take off here and make something out of this foray forward.
Bullshit!
Ross. Into the middle. Grill. Loves a run, loves some space. Towards the top of the square. Fawcett. Liam Fawcett, who's kicked multiple goals today. In fact, there were 2 in a row. Last goal of the second quarter, the first of the third.
One of the few times they change direction, they go to the far side, opt to bring it back through the corridor, and Grill gets on the end of it. Just for the 5th time today out of 43 opportunities from one end of the ground to the other.
And how good does it look? They come inside and they get their opportunity inside 50. Fawcett, 2 kicks, 2 goals. Make that 3 from 3. Yeah, that's efficiency. As we see Fawcett kick his third for the day. And when you see the head of the football, it's led by Tom Lynch, who he was the one that brought it back inside after marking the ball on the wing. He used Ross on the inside. So they have been reluctant to use that part of the ground. Once Lynch goes, it really opens up. Skied ball inside 450. Probably get a little bit lucky here. It was actually a nice body work in the contest from Fall just to catch the eye of the security defender, which allowed the young fella to run and jump at the footy and take a nice uncontested mark inside 450.
This is that tackle that we saw a few minutes ago. Floston, I'm sure they always look at everything. They want to be up under the microscope as well.
Philippi is standing in the middle. It's inside 50 and
Shit.
he was out there by Broad. And we read that off the boot magnificently. Chip kick down the spine. Coming. You can make this score look a lot more respectable. They've got some belief now. Miller. He's got the inside kick or the outside kick. He goes wide to the outside and was easily flicked out by Carroll. The hands of Green.
Well defended by Carroll there. He's taken front position. They're hard kicks to hit over the top as we watch that again. I think you mentioned at the start of the day, Dwayne, that when he gave away a free kick, he might give a few of those throughout the day.
Right, Jack McRae's ball. So, how's that not 15?
Required to Carroll. He knew his predicament. He put the foot down, arched the back, kick under pressure, didn't quite reach Philippo Burton. And now coming, looping ball to Grill. Grill with fleet
Fucking
feet. Coming over the top. Burton, 55 out, towards the pocket. In the Fawcett direction again. Good mark at this time. McRae.
Sinclair.
Sinclair's clearing kick.
Here's Hill. Come on. Go, Hill. Run, Hill. Landers. Here we go. Let's get this ball movement.
He chips it wide. He's got
Henry.
Came from turnover, the fatigue of the Tigers weren't able to cover off when they were going inside forward 50. Saints are onto it to the open side.
Third game of the season for Liam Henry. Fremantle, next gen academy player. Picked 9 back in 2019, traded to the Saints. Kicked 4-1 this year. 26-27 career, so been 50-50. Gives it some air, hangs it up there and...
Does it not make the distance?
So see him come from the ground. An injury concern. Hopefully he's okay in the last 6.5 minutes of this game.
What are the positives for Richmond boys heading towards Dreamtime at the G next week? I think we see games into us with a turnover. We'd just like to see Richmond, I think, be creative, be willing to take the game on a little bit more. We'll be comprehensively beaten in a lot of aspects.
Come on, Windager. Let's get a mark.
Windager's kick towards Sharman, who loves some air. Out the back it goes. Nicholls header.
Enjoyed is their 2 tall forward. I think Falls had some really good moments.
5 minutes, 56 seconds left on the clock.
I think Fawcett's had some really good moments. Had some really good moments.
Come on. Let's get another goal.
Five more in a moment. It's hoping Dixon to work. Hoping for a quaddie. I mean, it's not a quaddie. I missed the quaddie yesterday. A corky in the quaddie. So, Marshall at the fresh airing. Green. Then Paul's kick smothered. Pinballs around. Caminiti still in dispute. Hopper Over the top hole. Ball still in dispute. It's going nowhere now. Twister ensures and a ball again.
The other part of maybe Richmond's game where he's actually quite good defensively behind the ball. I like what I've seen from Miller. You know what you're going to get from Boston, but they've had double the inside 50s against today.
You can throw a blanket over 15 of them in this scramble. Umpire will need to sort it out. They haven't been blown out, the Tigers. Injury depleted. Lucky to put a team together. Only won one game this year, but they haven't been blown away. At least, so they'll take that away, you would think. Campbell, inside handoff, missed his target.
Come on, Windhager.
Strokes grill, pocket kick, Ross. Campbell to relieve the pressure, 91.
Come on. Come on, Sharman.
It's a pretty good spot to this.
We get a mark.
He's under it. Marshall. Contact. St Kilda. St Kilda 3 now.
There's no advantage. No advantage scored.
You wonder if Philip might hit the goal there, whether that would be a round. Regardless, it's going to be brought back to Caminiti.
A bit fortunate. I'm with you, Dwayno. He took the advantage after the whistle.
So he heard the whistle. He now plays on anyway. And you get 2 bites of that cherry.
So,
very fortunate.
Anthony Caminiti got 1 goal so far, every second. Go the Saints!
And they're up to their biggest margin of the game now. It's 40 points for the first time today.
Well, they've worked hard. The whole St Kilda team, their ability to spread. I think probably that margin now probably will start to reflect what we've seen for the majority of the game and their dominance in some of the key areas. Marshall drifting back with a flight of it as well. So, yep, just highlight that point. Very fortunate that they did full advantage because it looked like Matthias Filippo did take it. But I've been really impressed with their ability to spread it. It highlights the young, immature bodies of the Tigers is unable to go, particularly from contests.
I'm looking forward to doing the State of Origin live stream as well. So game 1 will be on Wednesday the 27th.
Saints fans have come in force, 31,230 here today with
Shit, it's crossing the line. I hate it.
Hayes Brown. In the middle, it's not going to be a mark. It's touch play on. Sink, there goes the fist. Burns tackles.
So yeah, State of Origin game 1 between New South Wales and Queensland will be on Wednesday the 27th of May. So that's the very first game.
From Caminiti, was it?
It was.
And
So I'll be doing a live stream on that game. So looking forward to that. So that's another thing I've got planned for this channel.
Sinclair hammers it away. It's going to fly here. Ross did pretty well until it dropped from his grasp. Hall stands under it and he wants to go.
50 metres!
No, gee,
That's 50!
I said no.
Bullshit!
Floston, great defence. At the boundary line if he wanted it. Miller. And that'll be a free kick to Windhager under the last position.
How is that not 50 metres?
Reload for the Saints.
It's directly towards the Sharman direction. Gets the football. McRae, little chip.
Shit.
Trying to get into the goal kicking action and misses.
I know we've touched on it multiple times about how decimated the Tigers are through injury. I've got a list of 10 players that are missing today that I think will be in their best team. It just highlights the inexperience of this group and the need for growth and development to come from within.
Wilkie's done for the day. He's been struggling a little bit with his back, but just sitting on the interchange bench now.
The coach gave him no sympathy when he came off with that sore back last week. He said, we're putting him back on, he can rub it tomorrow. Of course, he didn't end up coming back on last week.
3 minutes left. We're going to have some awesome fun.
Ross looking for Hopper. It's a couple of Saints to beat. Hopper knocks it to himself, kept it in play. Then Green to Campbell. Campbell, fast. In a straight line towards Lynch. And spoiled by Caminiti and out.
Another good decision to take Wilkie off. They've got a really short turnaround to take you on Fremantle in Perth on a Friday night.
In fact, the big three coming up, they've got quite a few teams before their bye. Their bye's not until round 16. Fremantle, Hawthorn and Sydney, their next three. And the Fremantle game is in Perth, the Sydney game to the SCG. Back into play, Lynch, Tom DeConey, Hall, Sonsi.
Down on the floor,
Stokes
come
in,
on.
and
She's good. That's
Callaway's
another fist.
And he's come from Darwin last
2
week.
minutes, 30 minutes.
So we'll get their frequent fly points up, that's for sure.
2 minutes 30 left on the clock in the last quarter.
So there's an opportunity just for a little bit of a smile. McRae, Hall. Kick outside defensive 50, only as far as Miller. Rakes it in with those big mitts. Floats it back into the middle with Ross. Takes on his man, runs to the arc. Should go himself, does go himself.
Shit.
And kicks the goal. His third goal this year. Took it upon himself and went bang.
He's tried hard today, Jack Ross. He'll lead it within that midfielder.
Last disposal is the one I don't really like. I hate it too, Jimmy. I also hate the cross the line rule in the ruck. It's got to be the worst rule I've pretty much ever had in the all-time history of the AFL, especially the Stern rule. So
36 inside 50s.
pretty much
For the Tigers against St Kilda 62.
all
So
those
just
rules
highlights the field position
are
and the
shit.
dominance that the Saints have shown. But the one positive is they kicked 11 goals, 7 from those 36 inside 50s. They're a team that's averaging 64 points per game.
He's trying hard too, but he's got no chance.
So they're in the bottom couple for
We're
both.
going to get a clearance.
Real stands under
A
this.
turnover glitch.
Makes the mark. Time after that, another. See if they'll be aggressive here. Precise takes off. Went wide rather than down the spine to Miller.
Yeah, that's once again, it's just the risk. Nothing to lose, just take the game on, build your game.
Hayes Brown's not necessarily a kicker, he's a kind of a handballer. Funny on this. Force it inside 50, can't take the mark, or hand it off the Hall stripped.
Holding.
Burns with the fling.
Kick.
Grill with a brilliant tackle.
Just to highlight that point, Dicko, they kicked the ball at 80% today, the Tigers, which is extremely high, well above AFL average. They just haven't taken any risks, they've all been safe kicks.
Marshall knocks it to Carroll.
Here's Banfield.
Memorable day for that young man.
Oh my god, that kick!
Towards McRae.
McRae.
Hugging the
Hall.
boundary to Hall.
In his first game.
Career
So
that it's just starting to build.
Here's
for
Marshall.
33 games. Plenty of
got 1 minute left.
Inside
1 minute left.
50 to Coney. Gets away
On the
from his
Coney.
man. Finds some separation and takes the mark in the pocket. 14 touches, 2 goals.
29 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Can't wait for the siren to sound.
Gets the instructions into the field of play.
Shit.
Some icing on the cake. Not quite.
A
Misses.
few years ago, Maxwell wasn't even on an AFL list. Matty, it's been an amazing rise.
Sonsi.
4 seconds. Here we go. Clock's counting down.
And there's the aggressive kick that doesn't work. Henry almost cuts it off.
10 seconds on the clock.
Puts up that mess.
We're down to 15. Here
Second
we
time,
go.
Precise. Just floats it a bit on green.
7 seconds. 6,
Exactly.
5,
He
4,
doesn't have to stand where he is, but
3, 2, 1. Here's the siren. Yes! Yes! Fuck you, Studi! Go save! Now have a listen to this.
5 wins, 5 losses, back inside the top 10. 36-point victory over the Tigers. The Tigers have made most of the afternoon after being 41 points up at quarter time.
Let's write laughing emojis. Let the laughing emojis begin. Laugh, 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 laugh.
After the first 10 rounds, you happy with that?
I don't know, there's obviously a few frustrating losses in there.
Thank you, Wesley. Yep. See you next Friday as well. What a win. Can't wait for next week's game. But right now, I gotta celebrate out my victory.
In the footy world that thought the streak might be over. What is it, game 165, I think it is today. Talk us through the injury that you got to your lower back, and was there extra recovery? What did your week look like?
Nah, I didn't look like much the week, so it was just a lot of sitting around and just resting it. So early in the week, probably wasn't looking too good, and then came good later in the week. So yeah, nice to get up. Yeah, the streak is what it is, but just nice to be out there with the boys. I didn't like watching it from the bench last week, so nice to be out there. What's
your secret? You're like a bionic man or something?
No, I don't know, maybe good genes. I always say I'm not quick enough to do a hamstring, or I'm not that big, so there's not heavy weight on my joints, but yeah, it's just a bit of luck.
Next big three are pretty significant, aren't they? Freo over there, then you've got Hawthorn, and then you've got the Swans.
Yeah, against all the best teams, we can't wait. It's a huge opportunity to showcase our footy against the best, and that's what you want, because those teams will be playing finals, so we want to be able to put our best forward against the best and see where we're at.
Go rest that back up. We'll see you Friday night.
I think the first 4 goals of the game, the Saints, and really helped them at bay from there.
Yeah, it was that 21-point margin at quarter time, wasn't it? Which was ultimately the difference throughout the course. So they run away 36 points, but the work was done early. Oh, I thought the way they applied themselves, particularly around the corner.
I love this.
Then it was just about the foot race. Can you get to the outside edges and use the ball well? The Saints could, and it's an area that the Tigers struggled in for the majority of the game.
Yeah, they did, and they executed their plan perfectly in terms of offensively how they wanted to control the footy. So they kick-marked the ball, they took ground when they needed to. It didn't necessarily feel like they had to always go in quick. So I always think a sign of a maturing side is their ability to be able to play in different tempos and different modes. As we look at the next 4 matches, some pretty challenging ones there, and Freo particularly over there, it's going to be a challenge. And Cal Wilkie, that man Cal just spoke to, he's going to have his hands full playing on arguably one of the best key forwards potentially.
It's time. It's time, Jasper. Let's give him some karma.
They play the Giants in round 14, who they've already played this year, so they're going to double up against them.
You get the feeling, though, for a team that's sitting at 5-5, the next 3 or 4 weeks, it gives
Where's Lily?
Yeah, in the middle of the year.
Let's have some fun.
He's a senior player, a co-captain, but his ability to identify. We want to challenge ourselves against the best. We expect those teams that they're coming up against to be finals bound. So we often say we're going to find out exactly who the Saints are. I think maybe they've let a couple slip earlier this year where they were in a really good position to close it out and didn't. But that next month we'll decide what their year looks like.
Let's head down to Kelly Underwood.
Bradley Hill, this one a little bit special given that it's Nicholls round.
Yeah, it's awesome to get a win. Yeah, especially on this round as well. So, yeah, no, it's good. The footy probably wasn't the most exciting to watch. But it's good to get the 4 points. And,
Go, sing Kilda! Yoo-hoo!
Relative of yours, a little 11-year-old
Jeff Manel's yeah, he's obviously
yes.
working my boots a couple of years ago, and I thought, what a great
We defied the match fixing, Lily. We won 16-13 109, 2-11 773. Now, on behalf of everyone here at the AFL community, let's give Studi karma.
Do you know when you play your 300?
Yeah, I'll have a look at it. I think it's the last game of the year, so hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing goes wrong, and I can get there. It'll be awesome, and if not, we'll have to wait.
You've really found your confidence.
Let's write laughing emojis. Laughing emojis.
How important to you is it to be a mentor to a lot of the First Nations players?
Let's write laughing emojis. La 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 la, laughing emojis.
Yeah, I think it's sort of been building over the last few years. Obviously, getting a little bit older, and
Find the doc studio.
Always with me at some stage, and sort of just taking on that role, and sort of being that big uncle for a big brother, and making it feel
Laughing emojis, laughing emojis, laughing emojis.
Do you look back at your early days at Hawthorn when you had the likes of Chance Bateman and Buddy and obviously Rioli and these types and what they did, Shorty Burgoyne, what they did
I
for you?
think they just made it easy for me. I was able to be myself, probably a little cheeky bugger and full of energy and didn't shut up. But yeah, it was awesome having those guys to build me up and teach me along the ways and even teach me the way to play footy and stuff. So I was very
Let's write some more laughing emojis. Woo!
Saints are missing Naz. When do you think he'll be back?
Hopefully soon. Yeah, we've missed him a couple, so obviously Naz is so important to us and he's a star. So hopefully we can get him back sooner rather than later.
Well done. Still got that cheeky smile. We love it.
Cheers.
A player I love watching, Brad Hill. I love
So now we've ticked off Richmond and the loser Sturdy. Next week we're off to Perth to play Fremantle. And we're up against Wesley's Freo Dockers. So it's going to be a cracking game.
He's important still as a player, so he plays with such speed.
And the best news is I'm going to the game. Bad news is there's no live stream. But the good news is I'm heading to the game. So we have a tough run, but so however we let's write fireworks.
What about Garcia, Dwayne? We love calling excitement machines, and he is one for the Saints.
Yeah, quite often Garcia just says, see ya. He gathers the ball when he goes, and it's a...
Laughing emojis!
He's an Australian squad of 44 pound, isn't he?
I heard you say that during the call, and it raised my eyebrow. I thought, actually, the beauty about what Garcia does is he plays on someone. So he's not just a one-way play. He's tough, he's inside, and often goes to the opposition's best inside midfielder because they don't tag. But his numbers stack up, and you put him in there with Max Hall, who I think should be in that conversation somewhere. Contested 10 clearances and a couple of goals, and probably got one taken off him as well as an advantage was played. But I thought he was rock solid once again today. He's putting together a hell of a first half of the year.
And the other player too, Dale, is the man that he just took the ball off is Max Hall. His game, similar sort of numbers. He's had 25. He's kicked the 2 goals. Powerful. You talk about early in the game and pre-game how St Kilda have got now players that can break lines, can run all day, but that was really on.
What a weekend!
And Max, he's got the
Both VFL and AFL Saints won.
That not many
Let's celebrate.
The way that I'm working out how they regard Max Hall internally is the amount of time he's playing inside mid. Now, last year, and maybe at the start of this year, was out of desperation. If they needed to close out the game, he doesn't fumble, he makes great decisions under pressure.
Zero
flags. As an
flags.
inside midfielder. So that evolution from a high half forward or even a forward pocket to a bona fide inside mid, he saw taking over complements his speed through movement, through the stoppage in his movement.
He's a
Maybe
bed.
they need a really good ruckman, one or two, and Tom DeConey and Roll Marshall. But he's evolving and becoming a real handful for the opposition. And the numbers that you just read out again, Tom, they stack up with with any midfielder or high half forward in the competition.
And for all those watching on Fox Footy, excited about what you saw. If you're a St Kilda fan in the lounge room at home, you can sing the song. Here we go.
When the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, how I want to be St Kilda. Oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, how I want to be St Kilda. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
See these fans in the St Kilda Reds. A word on Richmond before we hand over to the big game coming our way from the west.
Well, they're clearly decimated. They get in terms of injury, but we're seeing some young
All right.
players. We saw Roberts Thompson today come in and play an important role, kick 2 goals with his first 2 kicks of the game, but they're growing, they're evolving. We just love to see a bit of consistency, which is really hard in their game plan and how they output. But they stay within the game. It could have been easily been blown out.
So Sir Doug Nicholls round continues from the west. Lodge Marrowa up against the Giants. That's coming your way on Fox Footy, so you can click over to 504 if you like. Be great to have your company from Marvel today. The Saints victorious 5th win 2026.
Mal's next move will be the most important one he makes all day. He saved a 10-cent potato with a little help from...
Let's play the Saints song again. Really stir him up.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, how I want to be with St. Kilda when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, how I want to be with St. Kilda when the Saints go marching in.
Alright, let's head back to Alright, let's go through how it all unfolded in the let's go to the teams. Alright, so we won 408 disposals to 327 Richmond, 243 kicks to 193, 165 handballs to 134, 63 inside 50s to 37. However, we didn't get disposal efficiency, but we got 75% to 78% for Richmond. 25% goal efficiency to Richmond, 29%. 24 free kicks, so we won the free kick count 24 to 19. Hit outs 42 to 19, clearances 41 to 27, 7 clearances 17 to 11, stoppage clearances 24 to 16, possessions, contested possessions 126 to 103, uncontested possessions 269 to 220 from the last quarter. So turnovers, 55 to 58, intercepts 58 to 55, time possession 47%, 38%. So this quarter 43%, 41%. Last 10 minutes 27% equal, 115 marks to 103, 15 marks inside 50 to 9, 7 contested marks each. We've been in front for pretty much 121 minutes and 25 seconds. So we've pretty much been in front all day. The whole day. Richmond never led for the first time today, but we have pretty much been in front for the whole entire game. And I'm happy with that. 41 points. So, defense. Tackles 50 to 40. Tackles in the forward 50, 12 to 7. We run 14 jump bounces to 8. 1% is 42 to 37. We've made all of our interchanges 75. 67 Richmond as well. So let's go through all the players for the Saints. So Jack McRae, 125 fantasy points, no goals for him, but he got 31 disposals, 11 kicks, 20 handballs, 7 marks, 7 tackles. Jack Sinclair, 29 disposals, 21 kicks, 8 handballs, 8 marks, 3 tackles. So what about Max Hall? So Max Hall, he got two goals for the game, 26 disposals, 15 kicks, 11 handballs, 5 marks, 4 tackles. 2 goals for Hugo Garcia as well. So he got 2 goals for the game, 25 disposals, 13 kicks, 12 handballs, 2 marks, 7 tackles. Sam Flanders on 109 fantasy points. No goals for him, but 28 disposals, 15 kicks, 13 handballs, 9 marks, 3 tackles. The ex-Gold Coast Sun. Callum Wilkie, who was pretty much done for the day from his back. So 25 disposals, 20 kicks, 5 handballs, 12 marks for the game. Good on him. And 1 tackle. Jack Carroll, he got 25 disposals, 16 kicks, 9 handballs, 10 marks, and 1 tackle. For Ryan Marshall, 1 goal. 1 goal from 2 behinds. 19 disposals, 10 kicks, 9 handballs, 6 marks, 0 tackles, 19 hitouts. Darcy Wilson, 1 goal, 20 disposals, 10 kicks, 10 handballs, 7 marks, 2 tackles. Marcus Winhager, 23 disposals, 13 kicks, 10 handballs, 1 mark, and 6 tackles. Jack Silvani, 17 disposals, 13 kicks, 4 handballs, 11 marks, and 1 tackle. Tom de Koning, 2 goals to 1 behind, 15 disposals, 8 kicks, 7 handballs, 4 marks, 1 tackle. 23 hitouts from the ruck, so he's done pretty well in the ruck today. Mateus Filippo, 2 goals to 1 behind, 17 disposals, 10 kicks, 7 handballs, 4 marks, 4 tackles. No hitouts for him. Charlie Banfield, the debutant, he played good today. Charlie Banfield, so he got 1 goal for the game, for his first goal in the senior AFL level. 11 disposals, 9 kicks, 2 handballs, 3 marks, 3 tackles for the game. Give credit to him. R. Burns, 21 disposals, 11 kicks, 10 handballs, 2 marks, 0 tackles there. Dougal Howard, 13 disposals, 8 kicks, 5 handballs, 6 marks, and that was it for him. Liam Stocker, however, he got 12 disposals, 5 kicks, 7 handballs, 5 marks, 1 tackle as well. Cooper Sharman got 2 goals for the game, 8 disposals for him, 4 kicks, 4 handballs, 3 marks, 1 tackle. Brad Hill, 13 disposals, 9 kicks, 4 handballs, 3 marks, and that's it for him. Jack Higgins, 1 goal, 1 behind, 7 disposals, 5 kicks, 2 handballs, 2 marks, 1 tackle. Liam O'Connell, 9 disposals, 7 kicks, 2. So Liam O'Connell, 9 disposals, 7 kicks, 2 handballs, 3 marks, 1 tackle. A committee, 2 goals for the game, 6 disposals, 5 kicks, 1 handball, no marks but 3 tackles. And Liam Henry, 1 behind for the match. So 8 disposals, 5 kicks, 3 handballs, 2 marks, no tackles either. So they've done pretty well so far. What about in the advance? So Callum Wilkie, contested marks. So that's all the contested marks done. Clearances for Hugo Garcia, so 10. Hugo Garcia's got 10 clearances. Max Hall 7, Jack McRae 5, Marcus Winghager, R. Burns, Sam Flanders, Tom de Koning on 3, Ron Marshall 2, A Community, Darcy Wilson, Jack Carroll, and Jay Higgins, and Jack Sinclair all on 1. Inside 50s, 7. 7 for Jay Carroll and Max Hall. Mateus Filippo got 6, Darcy Wilson, M. Windhager, and Sam Flanders on 5, Joe McRae on 4, Brad Hill, Charlie Banfield, Hugo Garcia, Jay Sinclair, and Tom de Koning on 3, Cooper Sharman, Ron Marshall, and R. Burns 2, and Dougal Howard, Jay Savani, and Liam Henry on 1. The meters gained for the Saints, Jay Sinclair 566, Max Hall 476 metres gained, Joe Carroll 465 metres gained, Sam Flanders 443, Mateus Filippo 399, Hugo Garcia 369, Tom de Koning 312, Marcus Winghager 295, Darcy Wilson 281, R. Burns 273, Jay Silvani 253, Callum Wilkie 243, Brad Hill 217, Charlie Banfield 196, Ron Marshall 182, Joe McRae 156, Joe Higgins 135, Cooper Showman 129, Dougal Howard 128, Liam Henry 117, Liam Stocker 97, Liam O'Connell 56, and A Community 53. Time on ground, Callum Wilkie, 94, so 94 minutes on the ground for Callum Wilkie, 92 for Dougal Howard, A Community 90, Joe Silvani 89, Liam Stocker 83, Mateus Filippo 82, Liam O'Connell, Marcus Winhager and Art Burns 81, Max Hall, Sam Flanders 80, 79, Brad Hill, Joe Sinclair, Darcy Wilson, Joe Carroll 77, Cooper Sherman 76, Ron Marshall 75, Hugo Garcia 74, Joe Higgins 73, Tom DeConey 72, Liam Henry 64, Joe McRae 61, and Charlie Banfield 60. So far so good. We've done pretty well, considering we've defied the match fixing. However, it was 36 points that we won by. So the total distance covered, Callum Wilkie 14, and same with Sam Flanders. Liam O'Connell 33.6 maximum speed kilometres per hour. Joe Higgins 32.8 kilometres per hour. Liam Stocker 31.9 kilometres per hour. Sprints, Darcy Wilson 27, Brad Hill 24, Liam O'Connell 23, Joe Carroll 22, and 285 total distance covered for the game for Kilda. Distance at high speed 47 for high speed. Sprinting 202 to Richmond 223. 36 for the repeat Spence to 24. Average speed in attack 7.6 kilometres to 8.5 Richmond. 8.5 kilometres per hour average speed in defence to Richmond 7.4 kilometres per hour. But so far so good. But yeah, so we won 16-13, 109 to Richmond 11-7, 73. What a game it was. It's been a good start so far. So basically the quarter pretty much went our way. So let's just go through. So our lineups. So Silvani was played with Fawcett. In the back was Jake Silvani, Callum Wilkie and A Community. Halfback, Liam Stocker, Brad Hill, Liam O'Connell. Centre, Marcus Winhager, M Hall, Darcy Wilson. Half forward, Hugo Garcia, M Filippo, Joe Higgins. Against Nick Loston, the two number ones. R. Burns, Cooper Sharman and Dougal Howard in the other end of the ground in the fullback and the forward. Followers, Tom DeConey, Sam Flanders, Jason Clare. Interchange, Joe McRae, Joe Carroll, Roll Marshall, L. Henry, Charlie Banfield. A. Hastings, 24, Mason Wood, 32, Hugo Boxshall, 38. Two of them dropped to the VFL. Hastings, I think it's Hastings as well. Umpires were Nick Jankowski's number 1, Robert O'Gorman number 10, Paul Redashini 31, and Joseph O'Brien number 41. So those were our umpires. So I'll go through the next game. Eagles have just started, so Fremantle won 16-804 to Essendon 8-13-61. Fremantle won the disposals 384 to 350, 224 kicks to 189, 161 they lost for the handballs, 160 to 161 handballs to the Bombers, 52 to 47 inside 50, 76% disposal efficiency they won against Essendon, 74%, 30% goal efficiency to 17% for the Bombers, 21 free kicks to 19, 35 to 28 on headouts, 33 to 29 clearances, 7 clearances, 15-11, stoppage clearances 18, and 127, 239 contested possessions and 279 contested possessions for the Bombers, 64 turnovers, 64 intercepts, time possession 44%, 39%, 41% this quarter, 30%, 88 marks to 79 for the Dockers, 11 marks inside 50 to 9, contested marks 9 to 7, and Fremantle have been in front for the entire game, 116 minutes 48 seconds, 65 tackles to 64, tackles in the forward 50, 16 12. You probably would have heard me go through the players earlier on in the stream. Bounces 1 to general, so bounces 1 to 0, on turns 53 37. Interchanges made for the Dockers 74 75, and interchanges made 75. Bombs. So far we've done it. So we're 1-0 over Stoody's Shitty Tigers. We don't play them again till round 23, which is a Richmond home game at the MCG. I don't know what day it will be for that game. That depends on how close it will be. So, yeah. Next week, next week there will be no live stream. Due to the fact that I'm going to the game. So I'll be at the game in Perth between Fremantle Dockers and St Kilda Saints. I don't know what time I may be arriving. It just depends what time the teams come out through the banners. I may upload the songs with the teams coming out through the banners through there. I possibly may do a fan camera angle if I feel like it. However, if I do that with all the St Kilda goals, you'll enjoy the popcorn and the entertainment on my channel. Hopefully we can get a couple of good players back, because Mason Wood, he's done pretty well in the VFL as well, so he's going to be a good threat. Hopefully we can get him back. Or if not, I'm going to be pissed. Mitch Owens, he was out due to soreness. Hopefully we can get him back next week against the Dockers. No Liam Ryan and no Nazai Wagney Milner, because they're both injured. But yeah, as a matter of fact, it's going to be a cracking game next week. So the game will be on Fox Footy. You've got to go to channel 503 to watch it, or on 4K if you've got a K subscription. If you're watching it at home, you'll watch it live and free on 7, 6:30 PM Australian Western Standard Time. But the game will start at 6:30 plus 8:30 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time over there. So I'm looking forward to next week's game. Hopefully we can regain those players, Mitch Owens and Mason Wood, for our squad. On the back foot, in the remaining game, let's just have a look and see the VFL Premiership. So we also won 15-1500 5 to the Case of Demons 8-9-57 at RICA Park. So done pretty well. 3-1 for Mason Wood, who was dropped to the VFL after playing for AFL level. 28 disposals, 19 kicks, 9 handballs, 10 marks, 1 tackle. He's played a brilliant game so far, as a matter of fact. I really hope that he's got that confidence to pretty much play next week for AFL level. My Saints don't play in the VFL in the next round, as I reckon we have a bye, but we take on Box Hill on Saturday Arvo at home. So hopefully we can defy the match fixing there, and next week we can defy match fixing as well. So it's going to be a cracking game. I want to say good luck to Wesley Abramoff for next week's game. So it's going to be an amazing game. Hopefully St Kilda can defy the match fixing, but if not, hopefully they can show some talent, because we've got a tough run ahead. Let me just go through our next run home, the next 4 games. So next week we've got Fremantle, Hawthorn at home on Thursday night. Sydney Swans on Sunday at the SCG, and then we've got the Giants at home. So those are our next 4 games. It's going to be a tough run, but we're going to have to try and at least get some talent into our side. Hopefully we can do that. So, but yeah. But next week, no live stream, as I'll be going to the game next week. So, really sorry, no live stream next week because I'll be at the game. But there will be a live stream in round 12 between St Kilda and Hawthorn at the Marvel Stadium. So, hope you can join me then. So, I'll announce the time, the starting time, on what date that will be. So, hope you can join me then. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this entertaining live stream. But yeah, as I said, no live stream next week, but there will be a live stream coming around 12. So, hope you can join me then. So, anyway, guys, on behalf of Justin Saints Fan 1966 Posts and on behalf of Justin and the AFL community, thank you guys for watching this entertaining live stream, and I am going to shut down the live stream and signing off from Justin Saints Fan 1966 Posts. Goodbye.